not very well traveled. So you came to this area, multiple kind of small mounds, and as you set up camp, you're noticing that there's definitely not natural rock formations on them, but everything is very worn. So this whoever put these rocks here, it was a long time ago. We could also start since Nacho is in control of the action for the moment.
Cool. What's the distance on the squares?
5 feet.
Yeah,
5 feet. Okay. So how far I'm gonna have to get? It's
Got the ruler, buddy.
yeah. I'm just seeing how far I'm gonna have to get here. All right.
And when
60
it's not in combat, you can
65.
go wherever you want.
All right.
Pretty much.
So still in stealth mode. Nacho.
I should say, Nacho, you saw him. You waited, and he finally crept up. He seemed kind of hesitant as he got up to where he is now, and he just kind of crouched down, and he's just watching the party, not making any moves.
Okay.
Kind of glancing around, somewhat nervously.
So he's not looking in Nacho's direction.
Nope.
Okay. So Nacho is going to creep forward behind these rocks here. And is that 5, 10, 15? Ooh. So I wanted the move I want to do. I have to be in range of 30 feet. So that'll take me just in front of the rocks that I'm in behind now. So,
Yeah.
but I'll be stealthy about it.
Yeah, the trees aren't like exactly placed. It's just to show that the areas around the edges of the map are wooded, so you can kind of
Okay.
move. You can move from tree to tree to get closer.
Ah, Nacho likes this. Nacho uses these trees as cover.
There we go.
He gets up to these tree areas here. All right. And then Nacho is going to use his message cantrip to let the party know he's about to make a move. He messages, looks like Dracaro's closest. So he messages Dracaro and says he's about to make a move. Get ready to come towards him in a minute.
How far does message go?
120 feet. I'm kind of hoping that's like
Nice.
I didn't
You're
do
good,
the
you're good.
math, but I'm sure it checks
You're
out.
good. I got the ruler
All right.
on now. You're good.
So they know. Okay.
All right, so Jakaro looks at the group and says, "Guys, everyone act natural. But in like 1 minute, get ready to run.
All right.
Act cool."
Morty nods, says, "All right."
And while sneaking from the trees, Nacho is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the rat guy.
Okay. Question about sending first. Do you have to speak aloud?
It's a whisper. I'm pretty sure I speak with a whisper, and then they whisper back.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then you're casting Tasha's?
Yeah, Tasha's Hideous Laughter to try to, and I think it has to do a wisdom saving throw.
That makes a loud noise, right?
Right. I mean, if he fails, he'll be making a lot of noise, yeah.
I thought the spell made a noise.
It probably has a verbal component. I'm just gonna look it up real fast. Verbal, yep. Alright, I just need to look up. What does he have to beat?
It doesn't wait. It doesn't. It just says the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone. Oh wait, does it say it on my sheet? I should probably look
Yeah,
at
Pretty sure
that.
it's I think it's a
It'll-
10.
It'll be based on your intelligence modifier.
Okay, well my modifier for intelligence is 0. So it says wisdom 10. Yeah, for hit.
Okay. Yeah, so it would be 10. Yep. And if your intelligence goes up or as your proficiency goes up, that number will go up. So,
Cool.
you cast your spell. As you do, he hears you, saying the incantation as you go.
Yeah.
He turns to face you and pauses for a second and then your spell does not seem to take effect.
Do we hear this?
Well, you guys, I told you to come in like a minute, so
Well, I don't know how long it's been. Has it been a minute?
I mean, technically, I guess however long he waited before he did the spell was how long it's been.
So did you wait a minute and then do it?
pretty much. I mean, my assumption was that like I would tell
Morty,
you
Morty.
guys, and then you guys would like,
Morty would move as close as he's allowed to move.
55,
Just that.
56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, guys, now let's go. Let's move.
And so as he notices you and turns to you, he puts his arms up in the air and says, "Don't hurt me."
Okay. Hey, wise
Morty
decision.
Morty approaches him and ties him up.
There's no way you traveled that far. That's 90 feet. That's 90 feet.
Like
Oh.
Nacho still has rope on him. Nacho can, assuming there's no
You
like
laugh at him.
no strength involved in tying someone up.
When he says "Don't hurt me," he drops his weapons. As you approach with the rope, are you just like doing it, or are you gonna like?
Oh,
be,
I'm
like,
just tying him
tackle
up.
him?
I just want to tie him up right now. That's all.
Okay.
I want to mobilize him.
Says, "I'm not here to hurt you. I already dropped my weapons, but I guess if this is what you need to do."
Or it's just, don't worry, we're not gonna hurt you. And he'll wink at him and then start tying him up.
Please, I want the cure.
More to say, he'll look at Nacho and say, "We have the cure." And then I'll say, "Kensington."
Well, Morty has a dagger, right? Or does?
Uh, do I? Okay, yeah, I guess I was the last one with it. Well,
want
let's
it.
see here. What's the order of operation here?
Well, the order we tell him, we'll give him the cure, but first he has to answer some questions.
Yeah,
Well, who's doing this? Because shouldn't we have?
anything.
I think Horvat should probably ask the questions.
Well, I mean, Morty's gonna say, "Well, he seems pretty compliant." And he'll say, "So where are you coming from? Where's everybody else?"
So, everybody roll an insight check. And as you got closer, you notice he's kind of like a late teenager. As far as you can tell, he's a little bit scrawny. He
Oh, boy.
does. Nacho and Horvath can tell that he is extremely on edge. And not necessarily just because he was caught. Nacho felt that he was on edge long before that. And then he says to you guys, "I swear, I don't want anything to do with whatever her name was. I already forgot.
Zelina, I think.
Zelina.
Zaleen? Something like that?
I saw what you guys did at the mine, and then I saw you speaking to that older gentleman and then the curse was gone from you guys. I don't know how, but I couldn't sense it anymore. Please, I just want to go back to normal. They recruited me without asking."
Morty wants to insight check that last statement he just said.
This could be some kind of deception.
All right, roll your insight. 17.
Morty is wise.
He's definitely very nervous and flustered. You can't tell if he seems to be telling the truth.
Morty for the first time is gonna use his he's gonna use his Amulet of Helm,
Yep.
and he's gonna switch up his spells. And he's gonna pull out. Just give me a sec. He's gonna pull out a level 2 spell, Zone of Truth.
All right.
And he's gonna cast it.
All right. Are you gonna tell him that you're casting it beforehand or not?
No. Definitely not.
All right. So what does he have to roll?
Let's see. Charisma saving throw. 15.
And how big is the area, and are people staying within it?
Oh yeah, I think the whole party's in it right here. It's a 15-foot radius.
Oh, so do we also have to tell the truth? Like, is this like a
Yep.
truth bomb?
I
Yeah,
mean, you
It's,
can.
it's,
you
it's
can
an area of
roll-
yeah, everybody in the party's in the area. You didn't know this was
Um,
coming, did you, Nacho?
Nacho's a little. He'll remember this. He'll remember this.
What does he have to beat?
He has to beat, I believe, a 15. Let me go back. Yeah, 15 charisma roll.
Okay. Is anybody in the circle going to not resist the spell?
Nacho will resist. Yeah, absolutely.
Drakaro is gonna step out of the ring.
So we're just rolling straight
Or try to
charisma.
resist the spell.
It'd be a
Charisma
charisma
check.
saving throw.
Charisma
Yeah.
saving.
So there
Yes,
should be
yes.
a box under charisma that says saving throw.
Don't even try it with
Oh my
Horvat.
goodness. God damn it.
I failed it.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
So Horvath can still lie.
But Horvath wouldn't tell a lie. It's out of character.
And you wouldn't know if the rat saved or not, would we?
No, we don't know, but Morty feels
just
pretty
have to-
strongly about his save DC.
In the spell it says whether or not each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Did the
Even
rat make
better.
it?
The rat made it.
Oh my
He
god.
got a 15 despite his -1.
Oh my god.
Wait, what did he get?
Fuck, if only
He rolled a 16 and he has a -1 on
You
charisma.
blessed yourself.
You got a 15.
I was gonna say would if I had been guided would that have helped? Fuck, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
where's
now.
Corian? We need a
No,
guy.
it's a saving throw. You can't adjust that.
Oh
Well, I
my
mean, your
God.
amulet adjusts it, but
Hilarious.
It's fine.
It's hilarious.
Oh well.
you
I
do
wanted to-
now know that Nacho and
suck,
Drakaro
Morty.
failed.
Yeah.
So you can
Well-
ask them whatever you want.
Morty just he was gonna grab him by the throat and ask him questions, but now he knows he already succeeded and he's gonna say, fuck.
Please, I'll tell you anything you need to know. I really just want the cure.
He'll look to Horvath and say, "Tell me if he lies," and then and he's gonna ask him, "Where's your camp?"
Well, it was the mine. I don't know where Zillion went. I followed you instead.
He'll say,
That's-
"No, no, no. Where did the other ones go?"
I saw them leave the mine and they were heading towards the east. I don't know if they were heading back to the shrine where we used to camp, but the orcs are there now, so I have no idea where she was going.
He'll say, "Why'd you follow us?"
Because I don't want anything to do with her. I want the cure.
Yeah, I've
I
already
want him-
checked him
I-
for this, and he just seems nervous. So I don't know if it's worth checking him again.
Have we checked his
Yeah.
pockets?
I mean, he dropped
Yeah.
his weapons and stuff.
That's just
Check
weapons,
you-
though. If he might have gold on
Yeah,
it or
what
something.
kind of weapons did he drop? Drakaro investigates the weapons.
Yeah. So he drops just 2 daggers and a light crossbow.
Meh.
And he's got a small pack of just kind of minimal survival. type
Morty pulls
gear
out the
on him.
silver dagger and says, "Do you know what this is?"
And he kind of shrinks back from it.
Like he knows.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like
knows.
it seems to. Yeah.
And Morty's gonna say, "So you wouldn't be lying about knowing where the other ones went?"
No, please. I saw them leave, and I decided to follow you instead.
And he puts it close to his face, but doesn't touch him yet, and says, "Do you think you could find them?"
Well, they did hire me, or they did use me as their scout. I could try.
Morty looks to Nacho and says, "Is that right?" And he'll toss him the blade, and then push the rat towards Nacho.
What?
And then say, and then say, "Lord Kensington, you think maybe you could have a friend escort us to his comrades?"
I think that can be arranged. Yeah.
Nacho, you catch the blade, and you notice that it doesn't seem to repulse you like it did before.
Well, here's the thing, Mr. Rat. We're willing. Look, all right, we're willing to let you go and get you that the cure, but you're gonna have to figure out where your friends are.
Morty's gonna say, "Just cooperate here, and you'll be out of this alive. We may not be able to cure you, but that all depends on how well you do here." He'll say.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, whatever we do, I think we should leave here. This place isn't safe."
Morty will perk up and say, "What do you mean?"
I mean, I
Look
don't
around
know.
his
other than-
comrades.
all creatures and travelers seem to just skirt around this area. It's rumored to be haunted.
Is there anything
Ooh, haunted.
specific?
Undead.
What do you haunted how? Yeah, they look around and say, "Is this a burial site?" He has dark vision; he can see.
I mean, just based on the mounds and the stonework that you see, roll a history check.
Oh,
But you have
God.
an advantage because you're a dwarf and you have your stone cunning ability.
It's still not gonna be good.
Big old history check.
A 10.
You recognize it as probably a very old burial site of some kind.
Morty looks around and says, "Shit." And then he looks at the fells and says, "Well, we should probably be going now." And then looks to Nacho and the rat and says, "Lead the way."
As you guys look around, you notice a faint glowing coming from the mound to the south.
Morty looks to the fells and says, "Oh."
Drakaro readies his bow.
You see two faintly glowing blue figures. They're small. They're kind of stout, but even for a dwarf, they're short.
Oh no.
And that's about all you tell from there. But you hear a voice on the wind that just says, "Be gone."
Drakaro draws his bow.
So
Morty looks to the lads and whispers, "We're not alone.
yeah.
Evil spirits. Do we try to run away?
Well, we got
Any
this.
of them's not
We got this rat. We gotta figure out what to do with this rat. Like
time to something.
time to a tree.
quickly."
All right. Nacho takes the rat and ties him to a tree.
No, please don't.
No, sorry, bud, but
Morty says, "Shut up. See you later."
As they approach, you recognize the forms. They're kind of faint and incorporeal, but one seems to be that of a young female dwarf, and then another one's maybe like a slightly older male dwarf.
In Dwarfish, Morty says, like, fuck, what should I say? Peace be with you, brothers. and
Before
sisters."
we should put yourself in front of Quarion just in case we get into battle. There we go. All right, nice.
Say, place is not safe. We guard these burial sites. All mortals must leave.
And then he'll say, "Guard them from what?"
We keep the evil in.
Within here, he'll then like motion around.
Long ago, a cult, a necromancer, was sacrificing the young people of our tribe, and this was the seat of his power. The clerics came, they were able to stop his ritual and trap him inside, but they weren't able to kill him. When he died, he arose again, stronger.
Is he here, or is he gone?
He's still within the mound. They gesture towards this one, the far southwest.
Okay. Mori says, "If we are able to take care of him, will that set you free?"
We do not know, but no one has ever been able to defeat him.
Mori will say, "Well, we might give it a try.
Do
If
you
it
think
means
you
we
could?
could, if it means we could set you free, and you can move on to the next afterlife, and be at peace."
Should you try anything? Give me a persuasion check.
He's not trying to pull a fast one on him, but sure.
Yeah, they're just unsure whether or not they want to risk it. Okay. We can let
Killing
you
me on these
in.
persuasions, kid.
-2.
We can open the way, but we won't open the exit unless you're successful.
Mori looks to the lads and says, "Fair enough." And then he'll point at the rat and says, "Leave that one alive, please."
We shall watch him.
Then he'll nod and do the traditional dwarfish goodbye and say, "We'll be back soon."
So the two ghost forms, as you get closer, you can tell that she's quite young, the female one, and then the male one's still adolescent as well.
Mori looks. It's fucking. Mori doesn't like that.
This is. I want to switch maps for you guys. For some reason, Fog of War wasn't working on this map.
It's kind
I
of
don't-
foggy.
Yeah, well, those are painted on, so just don't like erase the painter.
Okay.
It'll clear the map. So the perspective kind of switched now. You guys are headed towards, you were headed towards the southeast mound, or southwest mound, which is this one here. So yeah, this one was where your fire is. This was the one that Nacho was on initially, and then you guys met the guy back here. So as this happens, you hear like a stone on stone grinding, and some dust starts coming up from the ground in several areas as you see the entrances to the burial mounds are opening up.
Meaning like all of
Morty?
these.
What's going on?
You're saying like all around us?
Yeah.
Morty turns to the group and says, the dead have come to say hello, and then looks to Horvath and says, we may need to we may need to carry here, and then just says to the group, be ready.
Ricaro's always ready. Morty.
All right, which way are you guys going?
Well, Morty would think that going this direction would be best. Having seen the cliffs here and whatnot.
So off to the. I saw you point at like either side, but
Yeah, like down here.
Lead the way, Morty. Ricaro readies his bow
Yeah.
and follows the group.
Morty says, "This looks good," and then clanks his shield or his hammer against his shield.
Horvath charges the doorway.
Horvath blocks the door.
Gets to the door. Is the door open?
It is,
Oh.
yeah.
It is?
So as the dust is settling from the stone moving away, you see stairs heading down into a dark cavern.
Got it. Horvath crosses the threshold and casts Divine Sense.
All right, what's the distance on that?
60 feet. So it should be like this whole tomb that we just entered.
Plus the place next to you a little bit.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this,
even
this,
the tomb next to us a little bit too.
this tomb in this area, you sense sacred ground.
Sacred ground, but no beings, no undead, no fiends.
No evil. No. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And as you
Horvath says to the group, I sense it's safe in here.
Morty nods.
Horvath goes down the stairs.
So one of the ghosts is the small girl is following you guys at a distance, but just watching what you're doing. It says, "Do not disturb the guardians." And as you enter, you see several inlets in the walls with very old, very worn down coffins. The remains are barely recognizable as remains at this point, mostly just dust. You see
Horvath
each
turns to
one.
Nacho and says, "Don't try anything funny.
What?
You leave these people be."
I would never do anything ghoulish.
there's no fresh blood in here to lick.
Morty turns to Horvath and says, "Let the DM speak."
So you do notice that they're kind of dressed in, as far as you could tell, maybe like soldier wear. So you see a couple pieces that look like armor, but everything is extremely rusted and not functional at this point. And you see swords and war hammers and axes and things like that. Roll a medicine check.
Ooh, medicine. No, not medicine.
Morty appropriately recognizes them to be dwarves.
Morty looks to the group and says, "No evil spirits here." Says, "Leave these ones be." And points to the door.
How long does Divine Sense work?
Good question. It doesn't say. But I think it's just like, it's a one-off, right? So I essentially scan 60 feet, and so I now have essentially unlocked the Fog of War for myself for those 60 feet.
Yeah.
But if I like it, I think it would wear off, right? It's just like a pulse. So
It says you have 4 charges.
yeah, I have 4 charges per long rest, but like it's a pulse. It's not like it carries with me if I go all the way across the map, right?
It's like a radar ping. I
Yeah, it's a
imagine.
radar thing, exactly.
So 60 feet, yeah, would actually get you, if these are each 5, would get
He-
you pretty much all of them except for the furthest one.
He casted it here, so I'm pretty sure
Right.
he got like
Yeah,
this
that's
whole.
it, the
Or you
door
get that
there.
one and probably the one across the path from you guys.
But yeah, if you stood like around here, you'd probably get like all these here.
Not that you guys can see that, but so you
Oh,
sense
Lord.
from all of those, holy ground.
Nice. Nice.
So Jakaro asked Morty, "What are we
And
supposed
so
to be
yes,
doing again?"
Horvath's comments to Nacho are appropriate.
Did you tell us that you what you sensed, Horvath?
Yeah, I said that once I pinged. I
It
said,
was-
no evil here. This is holy ground.
But did you say that like just about this building, or you mean like everything that you felt?
Okay. Well, Horvath gives the backstory to the League of Friends on what Divine Sense does, and they understand the radius that it's 60 feet now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Chikara, as you ask Morty what we're doing, the little girl appears just to your left. Suddenly, says, "You've promised to defeat the sleeping one."
Jakaro gets startled, goes, "Whoa! Where'd you come from?"
She kind of fades a little bit in her brightness and backs up. She's like,
Morty
"I'm sorry."
Morty looks and says, "Young one, where's the one you speak of?"
She says, "In there," and she points towards the northernmost.
I knew it was the
Jeez.
north one.
It looks sketchy. Morty nods
Jakaro
and
says,
says,
"We got this."
"Yeah."
Starts walking forward.
Horvath takes off running.
Morty says, "Stand back." Yeah, we'll start going. Wait for Horvath to catch up.
Yeah, right.
The big boy.
All right, ready to roll a perception check now.
Yikes.
Yikes. Not even shit.
Oh my god.
Do we all roll bad?
Yep.
We're fucked.
No, you just didn't notice something. Sorry.
I mean, there's always Quarion, but he's kind of in
He's sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of the
He's
place.
he's on zombie mode right now.
He's in his 4-hour trance or whatever all of us do.
Morty points to the door and says, "All right, boys. The evil spirits beyond here. Be on your guard." And then he'll motion Horvath and intend to follow behind him.
Zoom me a little tight in there, so you guys might want to zoom in a little bit.
What kind of motion does Morty give Horvath?
He gives him like the hands forward. You know what I mean?
No. Like both hands forward?
Just give him a
Yeah.
head nod. No hands forward with it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Morty points his shield, or not his shield, his hammer at the door and says, "Noble."
Okay, so Horvath smirks
Yeah.
and then kind of, like gives him the head nod back, like, "Oh no, yeah, go ahead, you, yeah, go for it, yeah."
Look, if you guys need a noble to go first, Nacho steps forward.
Nacho gets confused and
Yeah.
walks in.
Nacho.
Horvath.
Jakaro follows Nacho.
Morty looks at Horvath and shrugs.
Method acting. He's just in his role. As you guys get to the entrance of this one, you notice, unlike the other ones, there's a faint blue light coming from. It essentially looks like a wall of light at the bottom of the staircase.
Morty looks at the lads and says, "Well, that's ominous."
Yeah.
The ghost then appears just next to you, Morty, and says, "That's to keep the sleeper in."
He'll say, "Sleeper?" Question mark.
The fallen one.
I'll say, "Ah, yes, of course."
Yeah, that's the guy. Let's go.
Then he'll look to
Let him out.
Worth and say, "Well, shall we?"
Are we going in?
Yeah,
Going in.
I'm just in. I'm in the fridge right now. Sorry. Just
Oh
going.
yeah, it sounds like you're getting a cold one there.
Yes, I am.
Horvath weaves through the ranks to the front of the line.
Steps forward. Horvath, as you walk through the blue light, nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Where-
You sense like a surge of power, but it
Where does the
doesn't
blue light
seem to
start? Here?
affect you. Like right where Horvath is. Yeah, it's just a wall of blue light.
Morty
Ooh.
puts his hand in it.
Like after he's already walked through it.
After Horvath's walked through it, he puts his hand in it.
You sense the same power, and it seems familiar to you.
Mm.
Morty looks at Nacho and says, well, "Doesn't seem that bad." Steps forward.
So we're in a crypt right now or something, right?
Yeah.
Should we be checking for traps maybe? Cause like I
Traps.
feel like
Well, we haven't walked completely in yet.
okay.
But Morty turns to Nacho and says, "That's a good idea."
Yeah.
Just, and then steps aside.
Yeah, Horvath turns to Quarion. Yeah, good thing we brought our trap detecting guy, out there. God damn it, Quarion.
Oh,
Quarian's outside
Local
playing with
trap.
Flareon.
Yep. He's looking for ingredients for potions. That's what he's doing.
But trap detecting is perception roll, right?
Detecting him is perception. Yeah.
Yeah,
Investigation
'cause,
would be like
Because
dismantling,
Morty's
figure it out.
perception bonus is like a lot
Yeah, but he said investigation roll, right?
for
No,
traps.
perception to
Perception.
find them, investigation to figure out how to dismantle them.
Fine. Morty scans the area for traps.
All right.
Perception. Nice.
Okay. So as you are you past the wall?
I am
blue wall?
inside the aura.
Okay. So as you're stepping through it, you search around the area. It seems to be very crudely dug tombs, very old. And off to your right, you see a faint blue orb on a pedestal. It's glowing the same color as the wall. Straight ahead, you see in the center of the room, a small brazier in the center that still has a fire lit in it. You do not see any traps.
Morty looks at Nacho and says, "Coast is clear for traps." And then he points to the orb and says, "This thing's sketchy." And then points to the fire and says, "Also sketchy."
And sketchy.
And then he'll say, "Well," and he'll look to the blue orb and say, "This one's closest." And he'll
Horvath approaches the blue orb
Morty steps
and-
inside the room.
and gives it a religion check. What does a religion check do? I don't know.
So you guys you step into the room, you see this pedestal, and there's lots of like glyphs carved into the base of the pedestal. There's the glowing blue orb on top of the pedestal, and then in a circle on the ground around the base of the pedestal are glyphs and runes that are glowing blue as well, encircling the entire base of the pedestal.
Are we able to read it or decipher it all?
Religion check.
Religion check. Religion or history, whichever is better.
Fuck.
And
Well,
Morty
I'm not
would
gonna-
have advantage. So Morty, you don't understand. Yeah. Nice.
Jakara.
Jakara's having trouble remembering what he had for breakfast. Morty recognizes the runes on the ground. They're ancient, they're dwarvish, and in them he's able to pick out the symbol, the ancient symbol of Helm
Morty looks to the glyphs
that's on his necklace.
and gets
Or
on
his-
one knee and touches them. And then touches his amulet of Helm at the same time and looks at the orb.
As you do that, the glyphs flare up for a second and intensify in their brightness, and you hear a voice in your head that says, "Chosen one, do you wish to disarm?"
Morty says, "Oi!"
So be it. And then the glyphs fade and stop glowing.
What was that?
Morty just like shakes his head, and like, you know, like you would if you got like the chills or something, and says, "I heard a voice in my head."
I hope you know what you're doing over there.
And then
It
he'll say,
would.
and then he'll say, and then this is he'll like point at the, are the glyphs gone now?
The glyphs on the ground are gone. The glyphs on the pedestal are still there.
Well,
And
that's-
the orb is still glowing.
As they faded, Morty sort of like moved his hand in the air, like in the particles, and he said it was symbols of my god, as they fade away, and then turn to the orb and say, whatever this was, it was some sort of protection ward or something. He'll say there's some kind of spell here, and I just disarmed it, and Morty will grab the orb.
All right. So as you grab the orb
Here we go.
and take it off the pedestal, the glyphs on the pedestal start to glow red, and the orb loses its color.
Morty,
And the-
Morty,
And Nacho and Dracaro see the wall of blue light is gone now. And you hear a
broke it,
rasping
Morty.
you hear a rasping voice from the back of the tomb just say, "Freedom."
Morty will say, "Uh-oh," try to put the orb back on.
Dracaro ready his bow.
Jeez, Mort.
It's go time, boys.
This is in character. This is perfect.
What did you do, Morty?
Morty's like shuffling to put the orb back in place.
The orb goes back in place. It starts to flare up blue again, and the
Okay.
red runes on the pedestals start to fade, and you see the wall start to come back. And then you hear the same voice say, "Not so soon," and you see a hand appear and grab the orb, and the orb starts floating away.
Who?
Like what the fuck?
Like a magical hand appears.
I think the damage is done.
Shit.
No takebacks.
Okay.
And then you hear the voice say, "Feed my children."
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Battle stations.
You start hearing groans and scraping noises coming from deeper in the tomb.
See what happens when you touch the shiny things, boys.
Oh.
Fuck. Well, this out of character, I wouldn't have grabbed it, but Morty would have grabbed it. So
Yeah, it had to be done.
There's no way around it.
yeah. So Morty looks at the boy and says, battle stations, boys."
So
as you-
Jakaro looks down the hallway.
Yep. So Drakaro and Nacho are looking down the hallway. Morty and Horvath come back to the main hallway. As this is happening, and yeah, as this is happening, you see a figure step forward from the furthest room.
Morty lifts his hammer and says, "Now or never," and cast bless.
Nice.
That's all my level 1 spell slots gone.
Let's roll for initiative.
Initiative.
He's gonna give it to
Fuck.
Horvath. He's gonna give it to Nacho. He's gonna give it to himself. Sorry, Jakaro. You're the odd man out this time.
I don't need it.
And initiative roll. Oh, that's not terrible, I guess.
You're not last, Horvath.
Oh.
Yeah, you've had some tough times with initiatives the last few rounds, huh?
Yeah, initiative is not my bag.
Do you have a negative stat or just 0?
No, it's I have +1, but I mean,
He just rolls a 5 like every time it's initiative.
yeah.
It's like 5 or lower every time I ask for initiative.
I understand. I went through that the first like 4 or 5 sessions. And then out of nowhere, I rolled like a 17.
Drakaro, it is your turn first. From the 2 hallways on either side, you see 2 small figures emerging slowly. The bodies are pretty well decomposed, but one does seem to be female and the other one does seem to be male. And then on the far side,
I can
the being that stepped into the light is a skeletal figure, but still has flesh over his bones. Extremely skinny, draped in very old, worn down robes, holding a glowing staff.
Oh, jeez.
And his eyes are glowing a dark red. And it's your turn.
okay. All right, Jakaro is going to look at Morty
Morty looks
and
back.
say, "This is
say-
the rune. Is this the rune of your god?"
Morty-
Is this your god, Morty?
Morty shakes his head and says, "No."
And so
So that's just some pissed off prick. Kill him.
the bag is the orb floating through the air towards towards him.
I thought the orb was gone.
No, the hand picked it up and it started bringing it deeper into the tomb.
Don't let that guy get it.
Well, Jakaro's gonna shoot his bow at one of the bad guys because that's what he does. It's go time. So, I am going to. What do I do? I'm gonna shoot at the one on the left with my bow.
The one on the left? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
9 will miss.
No.
Very unlike
Yeah.
Drakara.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, you only had to get like a 3 or higher to hit, so
I know I got a 1.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I guess that's it. No, I'm sorry. I wanna. No, that's it.
Okay. Morty's next.
I'm torn between attacking and trying to get this orb because it seems important. Let's fuck. Is it like high off the ground?
For you try to jump to reach it.
Is it possible? Like I assume I'd have to roll
Yeah,
for it,
it's possible. It's not like
and I assume I'd have to spend my action to do it, right?
I guess it would depend what you're trying to do. You're trying to like grab it and hang on to it, like take it away from the hand.
Yes.
Then yeah, it would be your action.
Okay. I do that. What do I roll to try to grab it?
Let's do an athletics check.
Go get him, Morty.
Let's do that.
Morty's vertical leap.
Oh, and I'm blessed.
You might need it. A 9. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got it.
All right. Morty turns back to the group and smiles. And now
Kyle gives him
now-
a thumbs up.
and so he dropped his hammer to do this, or yeah, he dropped his hammer to do this. Cuz like I don't have that many hands. And can I put it like in my pocket or something and then pick my hammer back up, or do I have to wait to do that?
You could stow it, and then you could pick your hammer up at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Horvath shouts, "Dunk it! Fucking dunk it!"
No, Morty just stows it for now, and then he, with the same hand, points over towards this fella here, and says, "Allow me to introduce you to my friend." And he casts his Fist of Helm.
Is that a cantrip? I thought you were out of spells.
No, I
It's a
haven't
level
used
2.
this. Yeah, I haven't used a spell this round. Hold on. Not. I used it before combat started.
When he said he was out of spells earlier, he meant he was at a level 1 spell.
Yeah, level 1 spells.
Oh.
Okay, so here's the fist. I'm gonna. Sorry. Just gonna put it right here. For now. And I'll roll.
Yep.
Just give me 1 sec, sorry. Just want to bring it to the board. Oh, and I have bless. I don't know if that matters. Do I roll bless?
Yeah, you're gonna add the bless to it.
Okay. Fuck, this guy's a high AC.
So it hits, and as it
Okay.
hits, you see around him like an aura of faint red light reacts and flashes as the fist strikes.
Okay.
But it does connect. He's gonna takes half a step back from it, and is that force damage?
It is. I
Okay.
believe. Let me just double check.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, force damage.
Okay, and then so roll damage.
Okay. 7 damage.
Okay. You get the sense that maybe the blow is not as effective as you expected it.
Fuck.
Well, you didn't do your signature move, Morty.
Well, okay, so the fist, just to retcon this, the fist has always been aiming for the balls, just to clarify.
Okay. I'll take that into account.
Yep. So I tried to punch him in the balls, and apparently it got deflected. Morty's sad, and he says, before everybody else goes, he says, there's some sort of defense here, and he points at the main guy on him.
As you say that, the rotten figure to your left moves forward and swipes at you with his claws
Okay.
and misses. I think he still had your shield up on that side.
Yep. Yeah, I decided to drop the hammer, not the shield.
Nacho, it is your turn.
All right. Nacho will move forward to sneak attack this guy who's engaged with Morty with his sword. Get to my okay.
Yep.
And then blessed, right? But does it matter because you said he is his. Oh wait, no. I still need.
We haven't attacked one of those guys yet.
So
So you should roll your bless.
Yep.
Yeah, really blessed.
Okay.
That will hit.
Nice. Okay. And then so hit
Fuck yeah, bless.
and then sneak attack.
Ooh, Nacho. Nacho bringing the spice.
All right. And then bonus disengage back next to Horvath.
Combat rollout.
Yeah.
Alright, so 19 damage. Not bad.
Very nice.
Doesn't even care about sneak anymore because his AC is just in and out.
Yeah. I had to change
Yeah.
my tactics.
Well, you're allowed to now. You're stronger than me, like AC wise.
Alright, and then it is the robed figure's turn. He's going to cast a spell. Centered right on the group.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't like
probably,
this. I don't like this choke
Yeah, we're in a
point.
bit of a choke point. Yeah. Mario hasn't pulled out his big guns yet. Oh God, what is going on here?
Oh my god.
I think that's right. It's a 15-foot radius. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
like 20 feet. It's a little bit smaller than that, but should get everyone.
He's gonna fireball our ass.
Nope. So he casts a spell, and as he completes the spell, a pinpoint of darkness shows up in the center that slowly expands around all of you guys. And suddenly everything goes bitterly cold and completely black. And from the darkness you hear whispers and weird slurping and slimy sounds coming from the darkness.
Morty's even affected with his dark vision. He can't see.
Yes.
I think I know what's going on here.
You guys
I don't
are
know.
all
Morty doesn't know though.
you guys are all fully blinded.
Oh shit.
So you fail any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against creatures. Attack rolls against you have advantage. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Does that move also affect his minions?
It does. I'm pretty sure it's all.
And would that matter if the fist is out of it?
It's any. I'd have to read the wording on that, but I'll look it up while we're going.
Okay.
It is. I think that's all he's gonna do with his turn. It's Horvath's turn.
So real quick, if you said it affects both us and the two bad guys that are in there? The advantage, disadvantage. So is it all negated?
So
Because you said
you
they have advantage on attacks, but we have disadvantage on.
We're all blind, regardless.
so it's a little it's odd because you guys are all blinded, meaning you have disadvantage on your attacks because you can't see anything, right?
Yeah.
Say you were just standing there and somebody cast the spell blindness on you, then
Yeah.
other creatures would have advantage on you. But
This is area of effect.
right, because this is area of effect and it's darkness, it's not only that you're blind, it's also that you can't, they can't see you, you can't see
Okay.
them.
I see.
Uh,
Maury secures the bag.
Technically they have advantage on you, but they have disadvantage. So everybody just has disadvantage, I guess, is the bottom line here. Because
Okay.
everybody's blinded.
Got it.
Yikes.
Horvath, at the beginning of your turn, the cold grasps your body, and you take 2 cold damage.
Oh God.
And you also have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yikes.
So not only were we blind, but we're gonna take damage from being inside
Wait,
of this.
did we get a long rest at the end of last game?
We
You long rest.
we did, and then we finished the cave, and there was like one fight during that.
Yeah, you fought like the rats, and that was it.
That's when I burned all my spell slots like a fool.
I think Horvat took some trap damage. I don't know if I don't even know how many good berries are out there too.
Oh, yeah.
'cause-
Yeah.
The room with all the loot, there was the double crossbow trap that you were standing in the doorway.
Yep. I don't think anybody took any damage from the baby carrion crawlers though.
No, I used a
Alright.
spell though, guiding bolt.
All right. What kind of save do I need to make?
You need to make a dexterity saving throw, and you have to beat a 13.
And you're blessed.
Blessed. What does that mean? I get to
It
go.
doesn't matter. You lose either way.
I lose?
Damn.
Math doesn't line up, unfortunately.
So, in the darkness, you also feel tentacles grasp out towards you,
Oh,
Ooh.
oh no.
and you take another 7 acid damage.
What
Hey.
the fuck is this spell?
We're getting fucked. And I'm incapacitated and paralyzed and petrified and prone and stunned
And hungry.
and hungry.
Morty might try to get the orb back to the pedestal, but who knows?
So if we
Horvath,
turn on the blinded condition, then will it automatically?
it'll probably roll at disadvantage for you when you make the attack roll.
Good call. I'm gonna do that too.
Conditions blinded. All right, so fuck. I'm down to 16. Things are not looking good. I regret going into this cave.
Our good berry machine is outside.
Good berry machine is outside. Um,
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some
he's
meat
more than
shields.
just a good berry machine, okay? That's just a joke.
all right, so my attack, regardless of who I target, is going to be at disadvantage.
Only if you're still in the darkness when you make the attack.
Oh,
That's
well,
a
in
fair
that
point.
case,
Fair point to make.
I move out of the darkness. I charge the main dude.
I was gonna say,
Charge.
you'll probably get to here.
Yeah, kill that guy.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh god.
Okay.
There is terrain to stumble over.
There's terrain and you are blinded, so it won't be at disadvantage. But
Then
You
he
get the
gets-
D4 as well.
Yeah.
so using your memory
Right.
of the room, you
Makes
only
it anyway.
recently went into darkness.
Nice.
You're able to slip past Morty and out of the darkness on the other side.
Dude, imagine if you pushed me into the spirit or something.
As you exit, you're confronted face to face with the figure.
Haha. And I'm just gonna run a normal longsword, hit DC. Probably gonna hit.
Oh. You gotta roll like that every time, brother.
Gonna roll that damage now. That's great. And I'm probably going to define
Okay.
smite on top of that.
Dude, whatever the one with your like holy damages, do that.
Yeah. So I can expend 1 spell slot, 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna roll 2d8s, and it's gonna be radiant damage. Oh, big money.
Oh,
All right, so you pierce him with your sword, and he doesn't seem too affected by it.
Ugh.
And then you pulse the radiant energy through your weapon. It courses up into his body, and he does seem more bothered by that.
It tickles him slightly.
the fucking sword just like shines of light all of a sudden. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, what
Uh,
did Corian just wake up and do?
Oh, there he
Good
is.
Berry to the rescue.
We need a good berry machine.
We need some
Where are
meat
you? Roll
shields,
initiative.
and we need good berries.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. We'll put you in the lineup. Pinch hitter coming in.
In a fight?
it was
In a fight.
A little bit of a fight, yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
probably have
Going with the
to
god roll.
Well, that makes
Oh,
sense anyway.
yeah.
So
probably have to roll initiative or whatever.
you're just in time then if you rolled a 1.
Actually, yeah, because you'd be going up after this one. So
All right, so that's the end of my turn, I guess, because I'm not going to take a bonus action or anything. Or actually, go ahead.
So TLDR, Penguin, we caught the rat tied to a tree. Holy Spirit showed up and they told us there's a worse spirit, and now we're fighting the evil spirits to try to free the good ones.
Wait, there was a holy spirit?
There was a dwarven spirit that told us that there was a bad spirit, and now we're here to try to free the good ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spirit
And,
politics.
And the other thing was there was a
He's like,
glowy
"Yeah,
there's
I'll
a
make
glowy blue orb here that Morty could that spoke in Morty's mind. He tried to grab it, and that's what triggered this fight. And now I have it. It started floating away, but Morty grabbed it, and now he's got it again.
Wouldn't let it get away. Good.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Are hit points a good thing or a bad thing? Because I might use that bonus action. After I channel divinity, after you deal damage to a creature with divine smite, use
Oh.
channel divinity as a
Oh.
bonus action
Here it comes.
to distribute temporary hit points to creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you, which can include myself. Temporary hit points equals 2d8 plus 3 divided among the chosen creatures however I like. So I wonder if I can give those to the Fist of Helm too.
Don't fuck the Fist of Helm. He doesn't have HP. Give it to us. Give it to
No, it's not
yourself and us. You're already low, so you need it more than us.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So when you get if he does that, do you get the temporary hit points, or does it just make your health be able to be that high, or does it give it to you, that high right
You
away?
can add it to your sheet.
you get the temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
Oh,
So if
snap.
you're, if
I
you're
think
at
it's an-
maximum, you would get temporary under.
Yeah, just bonus,
addition to your
over the top.
maximum.
Yeah, you would
Okay.
go over the top. But wait, so if I'm low on health, then do I essentially? I mean, they're not really temporary, are they? I don't get the temporariness
They are
of them.
temporary because they can't
'Cause-
stack with other temporary hit points.
If you think of it like this too, like if you were to get healed, you'd go over the top. You know.
Okay.
So they're
All
they're
right,
like
so-
they're like a separate.
Does he
they're
need
a
to make up
separate
what he's
pool.
short?
You know, this could just be one stop on the night. We still haven't dealt with the rat yet.
It's like an overshield. It doesn't.
Alright.
It's not part of your actual health. It's a separate pool.
Exactly.
All right, so I rolled
Exactly, yeah.
9, and it's 2d8 plus 3, so it's 12 total. What's everyone's current hit points status?
I think we're all full.
We're all
Oh,
fine.
you guys are full? Fuck, I'm taking
Just
all of
use
these.
it on yourself.
I was gonna say the other thing is, do you have to be able to see the people, or is it just within range?
It's within 30 feet of me.
Okay, you don't. It doesn't.
I don't know. Well, I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to answer your question.
It would say it
don't know if-
explicitly if you had to
It-
be able to see them.
Yeah, I would say like you can't be obstructed or something like along those lines. Your vision.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Well,
take
9
all of
plus
them.
3 is 12, so I'm gonna take all of them. I'm gonna go back up to 28.
That's fine. You're the one who's right next to him, so this makes sense for the moment.
Thank you, boys. Back in the fight. Woo!
So what are
That's
they?
it.
These two skulls, and then the
Dude.
the helmet thing up by Horvath. Is that
Dude,
the?
I want to play a fucking paladin sometime. That's so sick. Just
What about
heal
these two
yourself.
things down by me? Are those like the giant ghosty
They're good.
things?
They're good guys.
They're good.
Presumably.
Oh yeah, the thing to
They're
your
the
right was
spirits
our
that,
quest
like-
giver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the big circle is magical darkness.
Yeah.
Shit, what does that mean?
This is bad.
you're
We're all
blind
blind
when you're
inside of
inside.
this, and basically we
fro-
have disadvantage on attacks and whatnot.
From your standpoint, you can hear whispers coming from the darkness, as well as
Oh yeah.
like odd
Yeah. It's scary.
slurping and
Yeah.
slime noises.
You'll
coming
take
from
damage if
within
you
the
end your
darkness.
turn inside of it.
Oh, I don't want to go in there then.
Well, there's only one way in.
This
Or you could
ghoul
stay out.
emerges from the darkness and attacks Horvath
Do you have a dispel?
Uh,
Anybody have a dispel?
and misses.
No.
does
And
not beat a 19.
it did not beat a 19. You got a 15. It's respectable.
It's respectable.
And Quarian, it's your turn.
All right. So I guess I have to
Captain
lose the
Barry?
party and activate Flareon.
All right.
Don't do it near this.
All right, yeah, don't do it near him. So me and Flareon head into this crazy darkness stuff to try to catch up to. Do I have enough movement to get up to Jakaro?
You hear the group fighting. You hear lots of fucking loud noises and horrible things.
Yeah. So you would end like right behind Jakara. Yep. And
Yeah,
as you
Penguin,
enter
by the way, we got our act together and we're all using the ruler from now on. So, yeah,
Well, this map is to scale, so it doesn't.
I know it's good, but
I was
like,
I was
you
only
could probably
25 feet
get-
away, so I guess that works.
yeah. I was gonna say you could get most of the way through the darkness.
It just so happens that the bad guy
yeah.
is 30 feet away
you-
from you.
If you dashed, you could probably get to the far end. But that would be your whole action.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to attack.
Well, I summoned Flareon instead. That was my action.
Oh,
I thought that was a bonus action.
Having an attack is a bonus action. Activating it, like summoning it as getting into like attack mode, is an action.
Oh, okay.
do you have good berries in your pocket from before?
No.
Well, this doesn't matter. The only person injured is Horvath, and he just healed himself.
Yeah. I want to get my summons up and going.
So
Then
you're
I'll make
ending,
some good berries.
ending there, Aquarian.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions or anything.
Well, Flareon could attack, right?
Oh yeah, Flareon can attack because we're 30 feet away from the boss. Well, I guess I'm gonna target the one
Aquarian is
attacking Morty.
blind.
That's the thing. You're gonna be at disadvantage.
So Aquarian could attack, but you basically you'd just be firing randomly into the darkness because you have no idea where anybody is. You weren't even in the darkness when it started, so you're not even sure where people were to begin with.
Do you have fairy fire by chance, Quarian?
No.
And the other thing you notice as you entered the darkness is you cannot see Flareon either. She's not putting off any light.
Oh shit. Can Flare? I can still call out to her, right?
Yes, you can hear her
Well,
beside
actually,
you.
how? Just barely can't get out. I was gonna have Flareon use that fiery teleportation to get us out of the darkness.
Oh yeah.
But that wouldn't work.
How far is it? It's only like 15 feet or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's only 15 feet.
It would get you guys like right to the edge, but it wouldn't get you out.
I guess might as well do that. Am I close enough that I can, reach around the darkness and grab Jakaro and bring him with me?
You can reach around the darkness and try to determine if it's Drakaro or not.
Yeah, I'll do that. Reach around, yelling out to everyone, "Who's near me?
Oh, hey, thanks for
League of
joining
Friends.
us.
League of
Morty
Friends,
just yells.
where are you?"
Morty just yells back. We can't see shit.
I guess roll a perception check, Quarian.
24.
I love
Alright.
this situation we got ourselves into here.
So from your knowledge of how your party fights, and you feel around and find a figure that you think is most likely Drakaro.
Alright, so I grab onto Jakaro and then I yell to Flareon to try
Woohoo!
to get us to teleport us forward as far as you can, try to get us out of this darkness.
And it was 15 feet, you said?
Yeah, so she teleports us 15 feet
Straight ahead.
straight ahead.
Nice.
It'll put you like right at Morty.
Yeah. Join me, brothers.
Drakaro, roll a dexterity saving throw.
How does this work? You can take people with you?
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dude, that's a
You got
fucking
it.
cool move. I didn't know you had a blink. Like
Yeah,
a
it's-
Here,
multi-person
it's
blink.
a
Each
really cool
willing
move.
creature of my choice within 5 feet.
All right,
Carl's
so
willing because he has no idea what's happening.
Jakara, as you teleport and come back into existence, you feel a strong heat to your left, which is what you think to be the brazier,
Yeah.
and you're able to move out of the way before falling into it.
Whoa! What was
Almost.
that?
You almost teleported him right into a fire.
Yeah, Jakaro looks around
Dark.
like, what the hell just happened?
Aquarium,
Alright.
I'm trying to get us out of the darkness. I had Flareon teleport us up a little.
Jakaro, it is your turn.
Yeah.
And at the beginning
See,
of
and I
this
just teleported you
turn,
right next to the bad guy.
the cold of the darkness sets in, and you take 7 cold damage.
Oh my goodness.
And then roll a dexterity saving throw.
That's a lot of damage.
This guy's spells are no joke.
13.
That will save. So
I'm scared of this guy's next attack. Cause like this was just to like set the fucking playing field.
you don't take any further damage, just the cold. And that was at the beginning of your turn, so you can go.
Yeah. All right. So Jakaro's gonna try to barrel roll his way to the left side of the room.
All right.
Around
Over
the
a fire?
brazier. No, around it. Using his athletics, which is like a 9, but it should be fine.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
it's,
blast
it's
fuck.
fine. That's as far as you can move, though. 'Cause we'll
That's all I wanted to
consider
do. But I got out of the
Um,
dark, right? That's all
Actually,
I wanted to do.
I think the dark is difficult terrain, so everybody has half movement in there.
Okay.
So I screwed that up. Horvath
Yeah, I only needed to
probably
go,
wouldn't
like,
have gotten
5,
out of
10
it that
feet.
first round. But yeah,
All right, so
you-
Jakaro is going to yeah, cast Hunter's Mark on the dead guy that's attacking Morty.
You probably can't see it though.
That might be true.
Can
You
you-
choose a creature you can see within range. So wait,
Admit-
is the dark? Can I not see into the dark?
I would assume not.
Or were you blinded when you were in it? Or is it both?
you can't see into the dark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like picture like a bubble of darkness so you can't see
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you might be able to see the main
I-
bad guy though.
But I can
You can.
but I'm
and-
just at disadvantage? Is that what it is?
for what?
Or like attack rolls? Or
Not
can I
anymore. You're
not-
out of it.
You're out of
you're
it.
out
So you're not blind anymore. So you don't have disadvantage.
Alright, so can I attack the thing that Morty, the
That I'm
guy
engaged
that's right
with?
there? Yeah. I can't see him, but I can attack him, right?
Okay, so you would have disadvantage on him because you can't see him. So you'd be using your other senses to try to hit him, just knowing where he was and going by
Yeah.
sound. So it
All
would
right.
be disadvantage. It's like he's invisible to you.
Yeah. I like my chances. So Dracaro's gonna
Oh
just
god, you're gonna fucking shoot me.
Oh my god!
Let's see, rolls another one.
got
You should be okay.
Another one.
Another
So
one.
never mind.
That's it. Yeah, don't even bother.
All right.
Morty,
so,
as you're stuck in this
oh
darkness,
no.
Oh my god,
you feel
dude.
you feel a thump against your shield.
Morty just doesn't even notice. He's like a fucking skeleton.
Yeah, just thinks it's a skeleton. Anything else, Jakar?
Yeah, Dracaro's gonna instead he's actually gonna cast his Hunter's Mark on the boss guy. Stop
Okay.
messing around with the darkness. And that'll be it then.
All right.
I want to take a knee.
Okay.
Take a knee. What does that mean?
Well, like, hold on, let me see. Like, I want to take some like half cover around this corner here, you know? Like,
Oh,
I want to like just kind of get my back, take a defensive position, you know?
Yeah, you can get half cover, but you don't have much
Yeah.
more movement, so you just kind of duck down. as
Yeah,
best
yeah,
you
yeah,
can.
like take a knee, you know, get low, crouch, get up against the wall.
Yep.
typical
So-
Jakara stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
you know.
Morty's turn. The cold sets in, and you take 7 damage,
Oh, jeez.
and then roll a dexterity saving throw.
Did anyone get any kills while,
Dex
while
save.
I was away?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
You guys
Okay,
tied up
alright,
the
accurate.
rat.
I probably failed because I got a 2.
We have
so
another
I,
hostage.
I don't
Yeah.
think bless matters.
No. You take
And I-
another 5 acid damage as one of the tentacles brushes up against you.
Damn.
All right, so I gotta do some Constitution saving throws now. So 5 and 7.
Yep.
So this is the damage. So I'm down to 15 HP. Now con saves. So here's for the 7. All right. Here's for the 5. Oh, very lucky on those. So bless
Nice.
is still up.
Bless is still up. And it's
Yep.
your turn.
Okay. So now, Morty has an idea that this darkness is bad. Having just taken
Okay.
fucking 12 damage, it's like half his health. He's gonna yell, so because he knows people can't hear. He's gonna say, "This darkness is bad," and then make an attempt to leave. And he probably heard the scuffle of Jakaro going that direction, so he might head that way. So I have half movement.
Yep.
I can get there, and I assume that invokes an attack of opportunity if I try to go here.
Yep.
Okay. We'll go for it.
And 12 misses.
All right.
Dodge.
No, it just clanks off my shield.
Pushes past him.
All right. Now, can I see? Am I able to see this fella here?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can't really attack him because I'm all out of spell slots, and I don't think I can. So that took like half my movement, so I might be able to move up to like here, right?
You
Last
only
one.
have, you only have like
You can
another.
act as a shield for
You
me.
only have
Morty.
another like 5 feet of movement left. So.
Well, I'm gonna stay here for now, and I'm just gonna attack with the Fist of Helm. That's pretty much all I can do.
Hit him with a
I'm gonna
scorching ray.
I have no spell slots.
Can't you
Oh.
like cast a cantrip?
Oh, I guess I could. Hold on. I just want to make sure. Because I use Zone of Truth and then Fist of Helm. Yeah, I have 0 spell slots. So yeah, I guess I could cast a cantrip if I wanted to. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. It's a 15 deck save.
Okay. He rolled a 22.
All right, he doesn't. He's not affected. All right,
Oh,
now
you
I
know
do.
what? You know what I forgot? I can. Can you guys see the dice?
Dice?
You guys see a dice tray on the left?
We can.
No.
I think we
Oh,
can see him.
cool.
Oh, if
Did we
you
pull
open
it
the
up?
dice tray, do you see
I
my
can
roll?
see your dice.
I see a DM and then 10 below it.
Is there
Oh,
like
yeah.
a feed button or something? I need to click.
So if you open the dice tray at the bottom, there's a picture of a planet, and if it has a line through it, that means you're hiding your dice rolls. But if you unclick that, it'll share them.
Okay. Well,
It's just not gonna add any modifiers. So for me, I can roll for you guys to see, but you guys should probably keep using Beyond because that'll add your modifiers for you.
Yeah.
I'm playing around with it, rolling a bunch of dice.
So I'm
I
going
can't see yours.
to. I'm going to attack with the Fist of Helm. And
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to punch him in the dick. Plus bless. It's probably. Do I need the bless still?
The blessed fist.
Nope, you don't need the bless.
Okay. All right. Now for damage. And I think force damage is not very strong, so
Yeah, so you strike and you see the same kind of flare of light that seems to slow the fist.
Morty
It
says. Morty says this one's got a very strong dick.
He feels it, but it definitely was dampened by the light.
Oh yeah, Penguin, you missed this. So the Fist of Helm, I'm retconning this, has always been going for the dick.
It's a dick puncher.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's dick puncher. That's
Like
it.
that.
That's my turn. Use my movement. Use my action, bonus action. That's it.
Punch the dick.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The ghoul takes some damage on this turn. Alright, I'm gonna stop rolling this live dice because I just keep hitting 20s on it. So
On what the owlbear thing?
no, I've been using an actual dice, and I just keep
Oh.
rolling 20s. So I'm gonna start using the owlbear dice because
Are they loaded?
You got some weighted dice?
I don't know. I rolled a lot last session too. And I think I was using the same dice. It's clear though, so I should be able to see if there's any like bubbles in it. So you hear Morty, you hear like a scraping and scuffling sound heading towards you, and then a groan and a thud hit the ground.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you see the hand of one of the walking corpses kind of come out of the darkness and just kind of land at your feet.
Okay.
It seems to not be moving.
Who gets the kill for that?
The boss does because
Yeah.
it's his spell that killed him. And it's Nacho's turn.
All right.
Nacho,
Yeah.
the
Oh.
cold.
I'm pretty sure Nacho did all the damage to that guy, so.
The cold sets in, and you take 2 cold damage.
All right. All right.
2?
2.
Holy fuck, Nacho, you're so lucky.
I rolled some ones. And then Nacho, I need a dex save.
Dexterity. All right. All right. All right.
That'll do it. Can't get much better than that. So yeah, you don't take any further damage. You hear the tentacles moving through the darkness, but you're able to avoid them.
All right. So it's my turn?
Yep.
All right. Is this the bag thing? Is that the orb? What is that?
I think Morty
Oh,
has the
Morty has the orb.
Morty has it?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll
He
bring the
tucked
bag
it
with
in-
me.
He tucked it in his bag on his turn, yeah. Oh,
Um.
Morty, you never picked up your hammer.
I was gonna say that I would have definitely grabbed it. I was gonna say
In
that
the
before
dark?
my next
Would
turn.
you have
In
been
the-
able to pick
yeah.
it up in the dark?
Do I need a roll?
You wouldn't have
Oh,
been able to find it, bro.
It was pretty
Yeah.
dark, dude. There's tentacles around.
hammer's
Make me
gone.
roll. Make me roll. I'll do it.
Yeah, but I kind of may want to just you roll for it.
Roll persuasion
the-
check.
What's the button?
What's
Um,
the button?
I would say we'll probably do like a perception check.
I can do that.
Investigation.
Yeah. Plus bless.
All right.
Hey, he gets his hammer.
Luckily, it landed so that it was kind of touching your foot, so you had an idea of where it was already.
Morty kicks it up and catches it in his hand in the
Yeah.
darkness.
That's a sweet
Does a
move.
cool spin move that no one can see.
And nobody saw.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Good.
All right.
'Cause I didn't want to have to retcon that whole turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just turns. so,
Okay.
yeah.
Nacho moves in this direction to get outside the circle.
Yeah, what's your movement, Ian?
What's up?
What's your movement?
It is 30 feet. So that's
Okay,
like
Yep. You get there.
it's like
Oh,
15.
you're good.
That's like as far as you can get though, because it is difficult. Terrain.
Okay. Can I see the guy to my left, the skeleton guy?
Yeah, but you can't see the boss from where you are.
Okay. I'll take a crossbow shot at the skeleton guy. Is he engaged with Horvath?
He is.
Well, let's make it a sneak attack.
All right.
Hopefully.
But I think you have bless on still too.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't need it.
No, no way.
Okay, and then we go for.
That
That was the bless.
It's just fun to roll.
Yeah.
Boom.
My goodness, Nacho.
All right.
19 damage.
Nice.
I think Nacho is like the only one that's done damage this battle.
Consistent damage like that. Holy shit.
Oh, that's not true. Horvath had that smite. That was pretty big.
The smite was massive, but back to back like 18, 19s. Like he does this consistently too, which is nice.
All right. Anything else, Nacho?
Well, I can't move, right?
Yeah, your movement's done.
Yeah.
So I guess you get bonus action if you wanted. I guess
I
you
would
could hide.
bonus hide like in this part right here.
I roll
That's
your
good.
roll your stealth. All right. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, big bad guy.
This is gonna be scary. Is this the first?
I mean, he's got concentration up, so he's actually pretty limited in what he can do now that he's done that.
Is this the second round though?
This is his second. Yeah, it's we're halfway through the second round right now.
Okay.
So he raises his hands, and faint red light comes out of it towards you, Horvath.
Ooh.
You got a 6, so that'll miss. So you see like a ghostly red hand come towards you, but it just dissipates on your shield.
Nice.
Lucky.
That is his turn. Horvath, your turn.
Nice. Attacking the main dude.
Horvath's gonna solo this fucking guy.
Do it. Do
With
it.
smites.
Pretty much, yeah.
Bro, don't jinx me. Fuck, you jinxed me.
You got
I
blessed.
need that.
You got blessed. No, it's not gonna get you there.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
when
good.
bless is one. Killing me. I am going to who needs some healing?
Are you able to do it at range?
Wait, where are you? I gotta look at the map. No, probably not.
Yeah, because I think lay on hands you have to touch, right?
Yeah, you don't want to provoke this man either. Like stepping out of his, or you got two people on you. Yeah, definitely don't move.
But you could heal yourself because you gave yourself temporary hit points. You could heal back some of the regular hit points you lost.
It's really good. So then I would be what? I still don't understand the temporary hit points. So I would give myself back some hit points and then
just think of it as an overshield. It's not
Yeah.
like not a continuous
but-
bar. Think of
yeah,
it as
but
a
what-
shield bar.
yeah, but
So
what
what's your
decides when it goes away?
It's
Long
you're
rest.
always, you're always
once
gonna
it gets to zero?
Yeah. Yeah, you're always gonna take away hit points from your temporary hit points until they're gone, and then you'll go back to your main hit points again.
Oh shit, I've been keeping track of this wrong.
We
So
haven't
if
taken
you go to your
haven't
character sheet,
taken-
there's a spot to the right for your temp hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Did
Alright.
you just add to your main?
Yeah, I did it to the main. All right, but now I got it in the temp. All good. Mm, mm, mm.
Temp HP is
I don't.
great.
I don't think I can do lay on hands on myself. You know what? I might have a good berry in my bag.
a good berry lying around.
I mean, that could be the difference. At the very least, you're not in the darkness.
You never know.
I don't think I do.
Oh my god, he did it.
He's kidding.
Unbelievable.
Are you gonna swap the picture back to Eevee when he's not activated every time?
Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I?
That's kind of
Yeah, I wouldn't
that's very
overthink it.
smart. I'm already
Alright.
not the Quarian's new art.
All right, that's it. We're done.
All right.
Bummer.
The undead creature behind you, Horvath, swings at you with claws and actually hits because I rolled with the live dice again. I gotta stop doing that. For 8 damage.
Cool.
And then roll a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Plus plus?
Hey, you have bless.
11.
So as you feel the claws scratch into you, you feel like a coldness creep into the wound. But
Fuck.
you're able, and your arm starts to go numb, but you're able to shake it off.
Yes.
You made it.
Made it.
You made it.
Fucking made it.
Fucking
And
bless.
that is the end of that turn. Quarian's turn.
Oh yeah,
Quarian.
Quarian.
Last person in the darkness. You take 8 cold damage. At the
Oh,
start of your
man.
turn.
Fuck me.
Sounds
Nice
And
good.
roll.
roll a dexterity saving throw.
Don't fail this.
14.
All right, you're good.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Did made
That-
it.
dude, failing this, you probably would have gone down. Like no joke.
Flareon.
Yeah, I'm already down to 13 HP.
Flareon takes 8 cold damage,
Oh, Flareon.
and
I
I
took-
roll a dex
it-
saving throw too.
It took half my HP from the darkness alone.
12 for the deck save.
Flareon does not succeed.
Oh no.
It takes another 8 acid damage.
So how much total was that?
It was 8 and 8, I think.
Oh,
Damn.
Flareon is on the ropes. That's what happened to me, dude. Same thing.
So Flareon has 4 HP left.
The darkness.
Yeah, so we run to Nacho to get out of the darkness.
Yep.
Look at Flareon 420.
Get it? And then I should probably heal Flareon.
You can do that?
I don't see why not.
I just never thought about that. Because it's like a magical creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can heal anything with hit points.
Oh, I didn't know how that worked. That's cool. Awesome. Definitely heal the meat shield.
So I cast Good Berry, and I give 9 of those good berries to Flareon.
Do you have all your slots still from before?
I should, yeah. Did we do a long rest before this?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't give all those good berries to Flareon because like someone else could heal Flareon.
Marty walked into this with 1 level 1 and 2 level 2s.
So I have 1 level 2 and now 2 level 1s.
I have 15 hit points of
Yeah,
lay on hands.
We got a lot of healing for free from Horvath if we really need it. We just got to keep him up.
I say, alright, so I'll give 6 good berries. Give
Cool.
Flareon even 10 HP.
Cool.
Then keep 4 on myself.
Nice.
And then I'm going to have Flareon attack,
Yep.
Attack him.
which I think is just Firebolt hit.
Yep.
So 21.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm attacking the dude behind Horvath, the ghoul.
Yeah, because you don't have a sight to anybody else. So.
Flareon can curve its attack.
Yeah. Bend the bullet.
Those 1d6 plus 2. So 4 damage.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
That does it. So the smaller female corpse drops to the ground.
Yeah.
And it is Dracaro's turn.
Flareon got a kill.
Drakaro shoots his bow.
Like Jakar was going to do anything else.
Right.
So
Dracaro hits this time.
yeah, first time of the day. All right, so I do 6 plus, I think, a d6 and an 8.
That's a lot of dice rolls.
So 6 plus 5. That's not good rolls.
For very poor rolls,
so,
unfortunately.
Yeah, so 9 total.
Do you know the Hunter's Mark what type of damage it is?
Let me tell you. It just does the same as what it's being
Okay.
used on. So it'd be piercing.
And is that the same as for your like wounded thing, your monster hunter thing?
Yeah, that one would be. Let me double check that one. Yeah, the Colossus thing
Just stacking damage.
is. Where's the Colossus? Oh, here it is. It just says 1d8 damage. Doesn't have a type.
Okay. And then he has to roll a con save. Zero. And with that, the orb of darkness disappears.
Yay!
We just
Oh,
needed him
nice.
to fail a check. That's
Thank
it.
God.
To roll really low on his concentration check, yeah.
That's all we needed. We didn't need to do anything fancy.
Wow, we still gotta beat him up.
Swarm!
Anything
Drugs
else?
bad,
sticking
okay?
around?
Drugs are bad.
So both of the other guys are dead,
It's just the main dude.
and I haven't moved at all yet.
Not yet.
Just for fun, Dracar's gonna barrel roll and hide behind the
Barrel roll.
brazier. Yeah, like do like a front roll, you know, like whew, somersault forward, and then take cover behind that in the middle of the room.
All right. And Morty's turn.
Morty notices and says, "Whoa, cool move." Gives him a thumbs up. And then he will proceed forward towards
Dracara winks back.
this man. This man here, and he is gonna try to slap him with his hammer to the best of his ability.
Let's see it.
Plus the bless. 16.
I'll do it.
All right. 6 damage, bludgeoning.
All right.
And then he will also say, "Your turn," to the fist. The fist goes for the nuts. Oh, I doesn't need bless on that. Total of 15, but some of that was force, so.
All right. Yep. Same thing as before. Both your attacks don't seem as effective as they should.
Morty says, "Shit! I can't seem to pierce it," and then looks at Horvath.
And it's Nacho's turn now.
Do
Alright.
it, do it.
Nacho exits the shadows and joins his friends here and goes for. Does he have a sneak attack opportunity?
Yeah, because he's
Okay, cool.
engaged.
We'll try a sword sneak attack. Do I need to roll bless?
No, that'll hit.
All right. So do this one plus this one. All right. Okay. Bonus action, disengage.
All right. Again, it didn't seem as effective as you would expect it to have been. And then it is his turn. So
Bring it.
he is going to cast a spell. Hold on, I have to look it up. So as he finishes casting his spell, he turns invisible.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus.
And as he was casting the spell, he reached out and grabbed Horvath, who also turns invisible.
Interesting.
Horvath, where'd you go?
Interesting turn of events.
I was hoping Horvath could fucking heal me when I got up close like this. Now he's gone.
Can you guys see him now or no?
Yeah, we can see Horvath, but
see
not
Horvath.
the other guy.
Where'd I go?
All right.
The music I'm listening to, some like Doom music just kicked in right now, and it's like the perfect timing.
Morty, make a perception check.
Oh fuck! What is going on?
Boss music starts.
Yeah, exactly. It's like perfect time for this.
Oh.
14.
You feel something pulling at your bag.
Pulling at my back.
Your bag.
Oh, bag.
Oh, he's going for the
Don't
bag.
let that invisible
Go for the
bastard.
bag.
Protect the bag.
I mean, can I do anything?
Well, and then you hear him say, "Curses," and then you feel the tugging at the bag stop. You get an attack of opportunity, but it's at,
Nice.
at disadvantage.
Can I?
He's
Am
invisible.
I? So here's a question. We were talking about this earlier. Am I able to cast a spell, or does it have to be my melee attack?
It has to be a melee attack. There are specific feats that give you the ability to use spells for that.
Yes, yes. Okay, so that clarifies what we were talking about earlier, boys.
The Warcaster feat allows you to.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't think I'm gonna hit though.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh well.
So. Okay, that's the end of his turn. It is Horvath's turn.
So I'm invisible, but this guy's holding on to me.
He's not holding on to you anymore. He touched
Okay.
you, and you turned invisible, and then you didn't feel him anymore.
Hey. I wonder if there's any way I can make him not invisible.
I don't know
Or-
if I have to spell.
Does Horvath know that he's invisible?
I mean, Horvath, roll a perception check.
Ah,
I mean, you can see your
big
body
money.
first person, you know.
I'm just saying, like, does he, I don't know how that works. I don't know. Does he see through himself? Does he see
Or
nothing? Does he?
less.
You know, I don't know.
Sounds
I
like
mean, the spell doesn't actually specify. So, yeah, he sees through himself. Horvath, you just realized that you are invisible.
All right, so I know I'm invisible.
Holy
So I
shit!
can't. It's not like we're both in the invisible realm together. We're both
No.
invisible.
Yeah,
I can't see him. I can't see myself.
right.
Perhaps you can sense him some way. Perhaps.
Divine sense is an action, though, so I won't get to attack.
Oh, true.
But
But you're possibly the only person who can figure out where he is, because I'm on
You
a spell
could-
slot.
You could guide the rest of the party by telling them where he is.
Yes, we very much would like to know where he is.
Yes, that's probably number one on the list. If I had fairy
Alright.
fire, I could fix this by amount of spell slots.
Do you have any sort of like bucket of paint that you could throw on him?
I like where your head's at.
Actually, not a bad, that's not a bad idea. Everybody go through their fucking equipment.
Quick,
I
man.
think
No.
Clarion has a
God,
quill and ink.
Oh no!
Clarion has the ink. Yeah.
Oh, Morty has his ale.
What is that?
Yeah, I mean, throw the ale on him, dude.
No, don't make me do it.
I mean, you
I
still
don't know
gotta
what-
hit him with the ale.
Yeah.
I have the power pole. I can extend it and then just like sweep it across the room.
We've got a like a 6v1
everyone.
situation here. Let's
Yeah. We gotta find him. Is all.
just sense where he is and
Divine sense
Yeah.
coming in.
All right. So you sense that this entire area is desecrated ground, and you sense an undead presence in this area.
Mm.
Light the area on fire.
It's next to Jakaro.
Jakaro.
Light Jakaro on fire.
Jakaro slowly takes a step to the right. All right.
You gonna
So
do anything with that information?
yeah, so with that information, Horvath paints a kind of literal figurative X and tells the crew, "Men, he's over there behind Dracaro." And that's it. The end of the turn.
What about
Jakaro turns around and looks at the wall.
I
Before
really
you,
wish you said over there and just pointed.
before you end your turn, are you able to heal Morty?
Divine sense, no, because lay on hands is an action.
Oh,
Yeah. And the divine.
Yeah, no, sorry, dude. It's either
unfortunately,
kill the dude, or heal
finding
you.
where he is better, so it's good.
So, do you want to move or anything, Horvath?
So I get, so yeah, I want to move next to him because I will be able to attack him next go around. I would think, unless he moves.
Right.
Um,
Well, you can
Where
get an
does-
attack of opportunity if he leaves your range. So
okay.
moving up to him would still make sense.
Did we delete my character?
Oh, I'll move you. Where do you want to move him? Just point.
Yeah, I want to move to his right so that Drakaro and I have him cornered.
Okay. You are there.
Cool. I'm gonna put a little marker down.
Down.
I mean, I can
There we
make you,
go.
I can make you uninvisible as long as everybody knows that you're
Cross.
invisible.
Cool.
Blue means you're invisible.
Quarian's turn.
Actually, no, Nacho's already blue.
So
Well,
we.
Nacho's like green all the time because he's like always stealthing. So.
White. White means invisible.
Hey, you're invisible.
So I guess Quarian will move back into the room proper. We don't know where the bad guy is.
Don't forget your bless.
Oh, that's right. I forgot what that yellow was.
Horvath told you that he was
In this corner, more or less.
yeah, behind
So,
Drakaro. He tried to describe the room and where he was.
Yeah.
So I guess I will cast Burning Hands in that general direction, since it's a cone. It should cover a lot more ground.
Nice.
How much? of a
Fucking
count?
smart play.
Save Dex 13. Half damage on a save.
Was it 15 feet?
15 feet.
Okay, yeah. Drakaro and Horvath are like just outside the cone.
So I do 10 damage.
And it's a dex save, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not rolling that dice anymore. I'm rolling the actual. I just got another 20. It's ridiculous.
20.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. He rolled a. I rolled in the app. You rolled a 13 plus 2, so you got a 15.
So he saved. So he took 5 damage.
5 damage, and it's fire, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Flareon hit that same area. Is he? Can we see him now? Is he like on fire at all?
Well, the
Did he have
spells.
a
The
fiery
spell.
outline?
You saw an outline while the spell was happening.
Okay.
It was still. Flareon has disadvantage on the attack. Still.
Okay, so I have to roll twice.
Yeah, and then take the lower.
Ah.
Oh,
was a
just a 20.
crit.
Just a 22. Oh yeah, but you don't get your crit.
Damn it.
Just crit twice in a row, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll do that next time. All right, so it's 1d6 plus 2. 3 damage.
All right. Drakaro's turn.
So do I still have my hunter's mark on him, or does that disappear?
You still have it
Because
on
it was
him.
concentration.
You only lose concentration if you take damage.
Right. Okay. So Drakaro's gonna turn around from instruction from from Horvath, And he's gonna say, "I trust you, Horvath," and he's gonna shoot in the area that he senses the Horvath directed him, as well as where he saw a little outline of from.
That spell.
So you still have disadvantage.
Fine, 27 and 13.
Oh,
The hunter's mark
Okay.
does give you 13 does not hit.
Oh, God, disadvantage.
Hunter's
Oh,
mark does give
God.
you advantage on perception checks against him while it's active, and like tracking
Yeah, well-
checks.
Could I do that and then attack? Would that have changed anything, like in the future, or what does that mean?
It means if he gets away, you would
Oh,
have a
okay.
better chance of tracking him afterwards. Unfortunately, it would take your action to try to perceive where he is.
Yeah. All right. Well, after Jakara misses, he would just kind of
Tuck it down.
retreat.
Block that doorway so he can't get away.
Block a doorway.
provoke him though.
No, I'm not. I'm not blocking no doorways.
Yeah, it's my
I'm
thing.
tactical. I got out of the way, so I backed up
All right.
to there where I could still be able to shoot if I needed to.
As
Okay.
you back up, you feel something reach out for you
Ah!
and miss. You feel something tug at your cloak as you back away, but
Place is haunted, man.
nothing solid.
Okay.
And it's Morty's turn.
So, Morty is going to first move the fist over here and try to find its dick.
Just keeping it at crotch level.
Yes.
Invisidick.
Yeah.
Has this move worked at all?
He's actually
Yeah.
connected multiple times.
But does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah, I
resistance.
don't know if it's actually
he
doing
has, he has
Yeah, the
resistance
damage.
to dick punching.
Yeah.
He's been taking half damage.
Oh, okay.
I
He only has one testicle, so not as effective.
So there's 6 damage, and then Morty says, that looks like where he is, and then casts Sacred Flame. 15 deck save.
I think you have to. Do you have to see him?
Let's
think
see.
I think that specifically says you have to see him.
Yep, you're right. Okay, so I can't do that. Well, if I can't see it, then I'm just gonna walk up and try to swing at it.
All right. Disadvantage.
Yep.
You got your bless going still, right?
Yeah. So we'll do that. Okay. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I could have crit. But here, let's do plus a bless.
You need your bless.
Oh. Probably no good.
Negative.
No good. Although I didn't roll the Constitution save for the hits, you might not be invisible anymore.
Ooh.
That'd be huge.
Fucking huge.
So it's 5.
I hit him for 6 damage.
6 was the last one. Okay. Oh. So you do not have disadvantage on your attack because as the fist punches him in the dick, he loses concentration on his spell.
Nice. Does he like bend over? Like
goes,
just,
"Oh."
like bend over from the fist punch?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's visible. Then Morty fucking bashes him with his hammer. My first was a crit, so should I roll the
Yeah,
damage?
no, I'll give you. Yeah, I'll give you the damage on the crit.
Oh,
You're gonna have to manually do it though, I think. So you have to. Yeah, 2d8. 10.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
oh!
Dick
Morty
punch for the win.
It.
Morty puts his hands up, the hammer in one
Nice.
hand,
And it
shoots
dropped
other.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Morty
Mm.
moving into third place with kills.
Damn.
You hear just like a hellish scream as the robes drop to the floor and the body disappears.
We did it.
Morty places his hammers down and then snaps his finger. He summons the Fist of Helm. And then looks around at the group and says, "Holy shit. That fucking darkness smell. What the fuck?" And then you guys feel the bless fade. And Morty then reaches into his pocket and pulls out the orb and says, "What the fuck is this thing?"
As you pull it out, it's like glowing a little bit of faint red.
Red. Hmm.
Did we win, Morty?
Can we all like investigate it? See if we can figure out what it is.
Well, before we do that, Morty would start taking it towards the pedestal where he originally found it.
Put it back, Morty.
He wants to see if it reacts when he gets closer to the pedestal.
We also need to search the robes of the thing we killed, all the dead bodies. See if we found any
We'll get
cool
to
loot.
that. We'll get to that.
I want cool loot.
The pedestal starts to glow a little bit as you get near.
All right, Morty places it back in the pedestal.
And it starts to glow a faint blue color like it had originally. Slowly you see the blue wall return at the entrance.
Okay. Morty looks around at the boys and says, what do you think? Should we leave it for now? Loot the place and then, I don't know, maybe take
Yeah.
it as we leave, or what do you think?
Hold on, Jacaro Farlow's Nacho out.
Where's Nacho going?
Nacho wants to report to this
Nacho.
ghost thing
Yeah,
and
but
see if
like,
there's a prize.
we
like,
win?
Yeah, like
We
Oh
win?
my god.
We break the high score?
Nacho wants the actual bag.
yeah, we defeated your monster. Is there any kind of prize involved? He puts his hand out.
Morty.
To the female child ghost.
We don't work for free, Nacho says.
Morty is observing.
I can give you nothing. I'm just a spirit. But you can keep anything you find within there. I warn you, though, the
Loot.
necromancer did work in dark magics. I wouldn't trust everything you find in there.
Morty says to the girl, "Don't worry, we'll take a thorough look." and then grabs Nacho and fucking throws him back towards the tomb.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we were in the clear.
before-
I just want to make sure we were in the clear. We weren't disturbing any graves or anything, but you know.
And then before he goes back in, he says, "Do you know anything about this blue light?"
To the ghost?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the spell the protectors cast, the clerics cast to keep him in.
Then he'll say, what do you know of the orb?"
Long ago, the clerics were able to use the necromancer's orb against him to create the weapon, or to create the spell.
Morty will nod and say, "Aye. Thank you," and just go back. I say, we'll be back in a minute." Let's head back in. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Take this orb with us. Maybe find a way to use its magic on something else.
Nacho suggests that maybe one of the strong people can take the lids off these tombs or whatever these are. These heavy, like, I assume it's like some kind of heavy stone thing that.
Sarcophagus.
He said
Yeah.
do not disturb the remains.
The
He's-
sarcophagus.
He said we can take whatever we find.
That's true.
So let's get to looking.
She told you to not disturb the protectors' graves, which were the other.
So we can. Okay, so we can't rob graves but anything that's not a grave is up for grabs.
Well, the other tombs, the first tomb you went into, and the other
The
place
other
that you
buildings.
didn't go into. Yeah,
Uh,
those are
What's,
the
yeah, what,
those
what's
are
this
the
room down here?
dead protectors of the. That room is just another.
Horvath turns to Nacho. You touch it, I kill you.
What? Did you find
So-
something?
Drakara looks at. No, so what's the So we killed the guy that there was the force field was keeping in. Just hence
Yeah.
they don't need the force field anymore.
Right. Well, I mean,
Yeah, grab that orb.
Or the
Drakara grabs the orb.
next
No
time
one
we
else is doing
find what's that guy's name? The Vern. Next time we find
Yeah,
Vern, we gotta ask
Vern.
him
Show him
what's
that
up with
thing.
the orb.
All right, who's
Raskin?
taking the orb? Are you gonna let Drakara take it, or one of you spellcasters gonna take it?
Corin will take it. It's all magic-y.
Take it, Corian.
Dude,
Seems like it might be up Corin's alley.
Drakara wants to
Whoa.
investigate a big baddie to see if he had any cool melee weapons to take.
What are you doing? What are you doing with that orb?
Put it in my pocket.
No. Maury wasn't done with that yet.
Wait, what?
It
Where
looked
were
like He
you?
was done.
Did you leave?
I think he went to use the toilet and then came
I
back
went
and
to the
saw
bathroom.
We
the
had this. We just had this whole discussion.
About what?
We're just trying to find loot, really. And the orb seemed like easy
We're gonna
pickings.
take the orb and see if that Vern
Yeah,
guy.
Corian took the orb. We're keeping it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Nacho questioned about taking the lids off of these
Yeah, Drakara
things,
said
but
no.
apparently it's a no-go. So
Drakaro checked the big bad for any loot, any weapons, or any
You should
cool
have looted the
trinkets.
place with the orb in place.
Drakaro, you sift through the
Not a bad
clothing
idea.
that is left behind. You find a small golden brooch that has two feathers interconnected.
Brooch with two feathers. Okay.
And then a ring,
And a ring.
small blue crystal shaped like a dome on it.
But the to fill
Drakaro puts it
Quarian
in his backpack.
to fill Quarian in, there was runes around this, and it had symbols for my god. So I was gonna like try to find more stuff around that. And it was all centered around the orb.
So do your religious investigating.
your god is dead, Morty.
Yeah, so because Morty saw symbols of his god, like in the runes, anywhere, that would make sense to look, like on the walls, and like by the tombs, he'd be looking for more symbology to his gods.
Okay. So one step at a time with Nacho
Yeah.
was
Okay.
searching the tombs.
Is that allowed?
And
Yeah, why not?
you went in there and looked. You didn't open them.
Yeah, I'm not strong enough
Um,
to. I'm not strong enough to get these lids off.
To be clear, these are tombs of Morty's people, and
So this was actually
Oh, the tombs of Morty's people, then Horvath doesn't care. Horvath will help Nacho lift the lids off.
well, the ghosts were dwarves, so he thinks these, are probably dwarven tombs.
So this was a tomb at one point that was desecrated. So
Oh, so it's
the-
just trash anyway.
so there's no bodies within these, and actually, well, there were bodies within them, but they're now in the central room.
Yeah, we just killed him. All right.
But
to
they're
town.
set up as sacrificial altars instead of
Ooh, that's some dark
catacombs.
stuff.
And Nacho, as you
Nacho
were
like
looking
it.
around, you went to the back room where he came from, and you found an odd looking, it's like a wand or
Oh.
it looks kind of like a rider's crop,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and on the end of it are 3 tentacles coming out.
Whoa. So this is a wand?
Yeah, it's like
Tentacle
a
wand.
Okay.
they call it a rod. So yeah, it's like
That
It's
sounds
like
fucking
a-
sick, whatever it is.
like 1.5 feet long, and then it has like 3 tentacles coming off of the end of it that are
Dude.
about 1.5 feet.
Nacho grabs it and reports to Quarion. Found some kind of fancy stick thing.
Corian examines the creepy tentacle rod.
Morty pipes up and says, that might take an attunement slot.
It is pretty creepy looking.
but then he nods and says, it's probably well worth it, though. You saw that darkness spell.
You guys have lots of items that you need to identify on your next long rest.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, where's Deckard Cain when you need him? Jesus.
Oh, that
Uh,
rope. I want to know what that fucking rope does. It's gonna be good. I hope that's a good rope.
Then Morty goes back and examines the pedestal, right? So Morty so at this point, we'll go back a little bit because Morty, when you put it back on the pedestal,
Mm-hmm.
you hear the voice in your head again.
Okay.
And roll a perception check, or roll an intelligence check. Just straight.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
the dumb dwarf has to roll intelligence.
Yeah, I'm very dumb. Where's intelligence? Is it at the top? Am I doing that? Because that's.
Yeah, just hit intelligence. Yeah, just
Okay.
without any.
Oh my god. It's never above a 5.
But
Like,
does
on-
Morty know he's dumb?
With a roll like that, probably not. All right.
I'm not blessed anymore either.
So-
Morty just drools and licks a rock.
The voice enters your head again as you're putting it back on the pedestal, and it thanks you for ridding this place of the evil. And it encourages you to continue to follow the path of Helm.
Morty
So-
nods and then puts like his hand on his chest, like over his heart, and bows.
And then as you investigate, and then it says to you that it knows you are lost and skeptical, but you must trust in the Lord, Protector.
Oh god.
Um,
Trust
Put
in
Morty in
him.
a tough spot here.
And then it suggests that the orb is the last piece of the evil in this place that must be destroyed.
Morty
Blow it up, man.
Morty
And
tells
actually-
the crew.
You got
Morty
the
tells the
muscle
crew
up.
what just happened within the confines of his mind.
You sense the after it tells you that, you sense the presence is gone.
But wait, is Morty smart enough to articulate what happened in his mind? Guys, the lady in my head with the words and the
Morty looks at the group, says, "Or bad," and then smashes it with his hammer.
We should just take it with us. Study it. Maybe we can.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, no, don't
Yeah.
smash it.
Stop
Don't
me. Roll to stop
yeah.
me.
Let's just take it with us.
No, you gotta roll to stop me. I'm already in
Alright.
in the process of doing it.
Alright,
Not
so I rolled. I rolled. What do I roll to stop him?
rolled a 17 for intimidation.
I
Um,
mean,
gotta-
I don't know if that matters. I was like mid motion about to smash this thing.
Nacho.
You have to like physically stop me, I think.
yeah,
Sleight of
Slide
hand.
hand,
So I can't
Sleight
mage
of hand
hand
to
it.
try to grab it.
slide hand. Horvath misses horribly.
this is-
Oh.
Too bad. The momentum was already going. Roll damage, Morty. And who's in the room right now?
Oh, God damn it!
I think it's
I'm in, there
Quarion.
with, I'm in there with him.
Quarion might die.
I'm in the hallway.
So your hammer strikes it, and it flies off the pedestal. As you do that, the faint red energy that was inside of it bursts out, everybody in the room roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Ah, a 6.
6.
Saving it. Saving it.
16.
Horvath. 14 for Morty.
That same cold feeling that you guys felt in the shadows,
Mhm.
just
Comes back.
bursts forth from the flare of red light, and you both take half of 10, so 5 damage. Cold.
Wait, who
5,
does?
And then
5
Quarian takes it all.
cold damage. Morty and Quarian.
I take 5 damage or 10 damage.
You take 5 because you've saved the dex save.
Even with a 6? Wow.
Oh, you got a 6? I thought I saw you had
Yeah.
a 16 or something.
No,
I
I
got a
got a
16.
6.
Oh, okay. Then Quarian takes a full 10. Horvath
Oh, I
takes
have 3 hit points left. God damn it, Morty.
Horvath takes what, half?
half, so 5.
Is the orb still in one piece, or is it destroyed?
The orb is on the ground. There's a faint chip in it where you struck.
Quarian grabs it before Morty can get to it.
Morty says to Quarian, that thing is dangerous.
Oh, so are we. We might need this to help with the dragon.
Morty
take it.
looks for the chip
Take it, study it.
that was broken from it. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll a investigation.
It sounds like Morty was just overcome with an emotion.
It was telling me to destroy it.
Yeah.
Do you do everything that
Orb.
balls?
You don't find it.
So Quarian also looks for the shard. It
Oh
also
my
doesn't
God.
Also
find it.
does not find it.
Morty looks at Quarian and says, "Well, I guess it's incomplete then."
Yeah, someone else come in. And
Jakaro walks in and says, "You must destroy it."
"Shut up, Dragon Boy."
Morty says, "Be my guest," and steps out of the room.
No, we're gonna take it with us.
All right.
Quarian puts it in his bag.
Morty looks back through and says, "This thing is dangerous. Quarian's gonna get us killed."
You're the one who almost just got us killed.
He's gonna say, "The voice spoke to me. It was. Did you don't know? You didn't see the symbols on the runes with my gold. This thing is tied to me somehow." And they
But
say,
Morty, you're also the one that said you saw Vern teleport around. So
Yeah, we
Did
can't
I-
trust
break.
him.
Did I tell you guys that?
Mind.
I don't remember if I told you guys that or not. Either way,
Well,
Morty
you
be
told
like,
us because we thought you were crazy.
either way, Morty will say, "He did. The old man's nuts. He's stronger than you think."
Sure, you drunk dwarf.
He gave us tea, and you think that really cured us? He's not that cool, man. Not that cool.
Morty just shakes his head and says, "Whatever you say, lizard man." And then he'll point at Quarian and say, "All right, well, it's your responsibility now, then, elf."
Damn
And
straight it is. This is my
it's-
magic orb.
he just saunters forward.
As you guys leave, the two ghosts meet you and thank you for saving them.
And then he'll stop and like look to Quarian and Horvath and say, "Any help? I'm at 10 HP."
You guys see the two ghosts go into the tomb and hover over the two ghouls that were there.
Oh no, it's their parents.
Jakaro follows them.
And then they kind of seem distraught, but then they both
Mort-
lift their heads.
Morty
See,
comes. Okay, sorry.
Oh, and I was just gonna say they seem relieved and they start to slowly fade.
Okay.
Oh,
As
like
if-
they're leaving?
As they fade, Morty says, "Peace be with you."
Gorian waves.
They just
And
kinda-
Drakaro says that was creepy.
It was their bodies. You killed their bodies.
You said they were children, though.
Yeah, and I said the two ghouls were small, and one was female and one was male.
Oh, I didn't catch that they were small.
It's alright. Maybe we weren't gonna save them.
No, not like that.
That was. You freed them. That was the best you could do for them.
We did our best,
Alright.
boys.
I didn't
Morty
even
says,
know.
"All
them.
right, back to the rat."
I
We
hope
have a
he's
rat
still
problem.
Oh
there.
yeah, where is he?
Oh, the
Where's
rat.
the tree?
Totally forgot about
gonna,
that.
This is
I'm
gonna be
casting a
awkward.
good berry and heal myself up real quick.
Dude, we've been gone for like a whole day. Probably got eaten.
No.
How long
No.
has it been, like, in the
You
game?
guys forget that battles are like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
At, like longest.
You guys have been gone like a half hour tops.
Yeah.
But that's even stretching. It's probably
Morty
more like 10
nudges
minutes.
Horvath and says, "Hey, help a brother out."
What'd you do with that
Religious-
orb?
Religious brothers. He says, "Help a brother out."
Horvath turns.
They,
Horvath casts lay on hands. Gives him
Slap
How
Morty in the
much?
face. Lay
1,
those hands on him.
2,
give me more.
3,
More.
4,
More.
5,
I'll do more if you want.
6, 7. All right, even 8.
7.5.
All
Can
right,
you give
8
me-
will do. 8 is fine.
8.
I'll take 8. Thank you.
What does that put you at?
18,
Out of.
27.
All right,
So that's pretty good.
that's pretty healthy.
I'm happy with that. We could also take a short rest before we continue
Short rest?
and get some more HP that way.
Wait, someone bring the fire over from the other campsite. We're gonna start a fire
Back
near
over
the
to
rat.
the fire.
So we're gonna use the rat now. We're gonna put the fire under the rat, and we're gonna question him.
Just use the silver dagger.
hanging
Um,
them up.
I mean, I feel like
Nacho was in charge of that.
he's already
He-
answered like as much as
Yeah,
he
he
can
was-
answer.
He was compliant.
My thinking with the rat was that like we just take him back to town as like alive, like catch him alive and just like, you know.
They're just gonna kill him.
Yeah, but like
I think his only chance out of this alive is if he leads us to the people we want to find. Because Morty doesn't like loose ends like that
Alright.
lady.
Yeah. Just how do we get him to do that?
He seemed compliant, you know.
All right.
And plus, it was in your hands. You had the silver blade.
Yeah.
We basically told him the rundown, like lead us to them. You get out of this alive. Otherwise, you know, hand across. The
Oh
throat.
yeah, and we're gonna give him the antidote. Like we're gonna cure him.
Yeah, we said his only chance for that is if he leads us to them. Is basically what
Yeah.
we told him.
Please don't.
Little
make me
does
go
he
back
know
to
we
her.
know shit about curing.
Yeah, well, we don't want him to know that.
If you bring me back to her, she has ways of controlling me.
Morty will raise an eyebrow and say, "How so?"
Like, do we have like a
Something
map?
to do with the curse. She's the one that turned me.
Ah, the plot thickens.
Hmm. But
Do you have a
More-
map? I
Like,
can-
yeah, do we have like a physical map of like the land we can just like open up and have him like point to a spot where she is?
possibly.
Oh yeah, like something like yeah. So then he could just like
the mine. The
Her
gold
token's where we are now.
triangle. No, you guys are.
We're south of that, right?
Yeah.
South of Vandalen.
You guys are like halfway between the gold triangle and Fendalen.
Okay.
You guys are in here, foothills.
Sort of like around here.
All right.
It's like a day and a half journey. You guys have traveled about. You're probably closer to the mine than the town because you traveled about half the night before all this happened.
So like yonder.
Yeah, I can't move that circle. I thought I could.
All right. All right, Rat. Just point on this map where the ladies' camp is, and I'll set you free.
Horvath looks at Nacho
Skeptically.
skeptically.
Freedom does me no good if I don't know how to find that man that removed your curse.
Well, part of the freedom is we'll relieve you of your curse. I'll free you of your curse right now. All you have to do is point on the map.
Morty reassures them one thing at a time, friend. Just tell us where your friends are.
Well, as we said, we used to operate out of the shrine
Uh-huh.
south of Coneyberry.
It's gone now. Where would you go after?
We had a couple fallback places. One was in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Woods.
Yep, it's woods. We're getting there.
It's cool.
Well, it's somewhere around here. There's a cave. The other was in the foothills. We haven't used that one as much, though. Not since the dragon appeared. If I had to
Yeah,
guess, she
dragon's
probably
dead.
made her way towards the woods.
Morty nods and says, "Well, that wasn't too hard, was it?" And
Yeah.
then looks to Nacho.
Well, I am a noble, and I'm a man of my word, of course. So tell me, Rat, what is a dagger that's not yours?
Nacho dagger.
Oh my god.
It's a nacho dagger, and he puts the silver dagger in his heart.
Oh no.
He plunges it.
No!
Got him.
No.
Got him.
All right.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
Tourism.
I would say that because it is a silver dagger, and that would be technically sneak attack and an automatic critical hit, that you probably killed him.
Oh.
Nacho
Well, you
takes
cured
it.
him.
Yeah,
Nacho, you
Morty's
kept your
jaw
word.
drops.
had to be done. Nacho takes the dagger out, goes to lick it, realizes the guy was diseased, and stops, and then just wipes the blood off on the rat's clothes.
Morty is stunned.
Corian is not stunned.
Horvath doesn't even blink an eye.
Well, should we
that
make camp, boys?
That got dark.
Study these items that we got.
Oh yeah, well we're close to town, right? So
Morty looks to Nacho and is like, "Oh, you're gonna search him?"
yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
that's why.
I
That's why
think
he's
I'm
stunned.
pretty sure he was like searched before.
Just stunned.
You
You
gotta
can search
search
him.
him.
Yeah. A courtesy
You,
search.
you guys find like 5 gold pieces on him, and that's about it.
Okay.
Cha-ching.
Horvath takes him.
Keep
Maybe
him
our
going.
like 2 rations if anybody wants.
Ooh, a couple rations. I'll take the ration.
So we should go rest at the inn, or can we get back to town close enough? Is that close enough?
No. So you have like a day's travel to town at this point.
Oh,
You've only traveled about a half a day so far. Well, you left at like nightfall, so it's the middle of the night right now.
Morty will look to Nacho and say, "Those fuckers killed Raskin. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I say, well,
Real
that's
attached to
that.
Raskin.
And then he'll say that's that, and then just give the hands clean motion.
All right. So yeah, you could keep going. So that, well, you would want to take a rest. I guess you can keep going like straight there.
Well-
You guys would become exhausted though.
In Morty's eyes, Raskin fought valiantly at the end, so he has respect for him in that regard.
He did.
He knows that his sacrifice meant that we got to live, so he respects him in that way.
True.
He was a fool, you know. Morty made it clear. Brave but foolish.
So you could rest now, leave kind of towards the beginning of the day, and get there by nightfall of the next day. You
How
could
about we-
travel and get exhausted, but you'd get there by like midday.
Let's rest, get our spells and HP back up, figure out what these items are.
Yeah, that's true.
We got a lot of magic items that we gotta inspect and study.
Very true. I suppose I'm down with that.
Do it. Do it.
Ready
Alright.
for camp. Everyone hit that long rest button.
So
Not yet.
you guys have to figure out who's looking into what, because you can only do one item per long rest, or like one person can do one item.
So
I am looking into the wand.
What else do we have?
Morty
we have
would
stuff-
probably grab the rope and would suggest that Horvath grab the mace.
Horvath grabbing the mace.
Do we have anything else?
Drakaro.
Dracaro's got something. Dracaro's got a brooch and a ring.
Right.
Yeah, you want that ring.
Could you do one at a time?
Yeah, Dracaro would play with the ring first, probably. He'd be
Is
playing.
Nacho doing any items? You can have him
I
look
was
at
gonna
one of
say,
them.
yeah, give the other item to whoever's available, just so we know what they do.
No.
I kind of
all I
gave
got.
Nacho a free attunement to the Elven chainmail, so
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so what do we have to do? We have to put something in attunement?
Nacho will sleep well tonight.
well, so first off, these are all like magical items that you don't know what they do. So
Yeah.
there's a spell called Identify that would instantaneously tell you what they do. Since you don't know, you have to mess around with them, so you have to spend a long rest figuring out what they do.
Got
Or
it.
spend some
Is there anything we need to do in D&D Beyond for that, or no? We'll just you're gonna give
well,
us the items.
I'll give you the I'll give you the names of the items at the end of the long rest, so you guys know.
Okay.
So you guys rest without incidents.
No watches. Everybody's sleeping.
Or-
Tiny seat.
No, well, you do watches, but
Yeah, if we did watches, Morty would have wanted to do it with Jakaro and would have asked him about the book.
about what?
Yeah,
The
I got
book
questions for you
from
too.
From the gnome cave. It had
Oh,
My
it's,
Magic of
it's-
Nomengard book.
it's
you
basically got scrolls on it.
Yep.
A callback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good callback.
Yeah.
That would be another thing you guys would have to spend time identifying.
Okay.
Have
Alright, well-
Nacho look at that then, since
No,
He's
it's
not
just
sleeping
we'll
on
we'll,
it yet.
we'll do it next time. It's fine. Just Morty just wanted to bring it up and say what do we do with that book? Because only me, you, and Nacho know about it.
Yeah, and Dracaro's gonna say it'll come in handy later. Hey, but guess what? Check this out. And he pulls out his rock that has runes on it and asks Morty if he recognizes said runes.
Morty's like, I don't know. Do I?
Horvath looks at
Yes.
Nacho. Just a couple of idiots playing with rocks.
You recognize the rock, the rune. There's just one rune on it. It's the dwarven rune for luck.
What the fuck? Morty grabs it and says, "Where'd you find this?"
Oh, I was
lucky
just
rock.
digging in the cave over there, man. I was digging away, and look what else I found. And I pull out the rock that has like gold in it too, and say, "Look at this too."
Morty grabs the other rock and says, "Holy shit, you were busy."
Dracaro, very quickly sleight of hands, to make sure he gets the cool rune rock back from Morty before Morty tries to do anything.
Morty has no poker face.
Just quickly switches the gold for that one before he realizes. Says, "Look at this shiny gold one."
All right, roll.
I just did a sleight of hand. I got a 9.
Roll with an advantage.
Okay.
Morty, do you have any reason to distrust him?
8.
Not really. No, not really.
Not really. Okay. What's your perception, Morty?
Pretty high.
Okay. So you noticed that he did that.
Morty grabs his hand as he tries to switch and says, "What are you doing?"
I want my lucky rock back, Morty.
I think
Morty says, "What do you mean, lucky? How do you know?" He squints at him. That it's lucky.
I could tell by the way you reacted, Morty, that it's something cool.
Morty says, "Well, we don't know how cool it is yet. Let's just
Well, I felt
We'll
lucky
keep this
ever
between
since I
us
found
and
it, Morty.
yeah." He says, "We'll keep this between us." Releases his hand, so like he, like as he's grabbing, he just
Yeah.
like lets him grab it. So we'll keep this between us, all right? And he winks at him, and it says,
And
"Another
Dracarys-
one of our little secrets."
Dracaro fumbles it back into his backpack.
All
Morty
right.
will remember that he has this fucking like ancient dwarfish artifact on him. Next time he goes down, he's gonna pick it up before it revives him.
Nice. So what were you guys attuning or not identifying during your rest? Dracarys
Got a
was doing
mace.
the ring.
I was gonna do the ring, the blue ring, the ring with the blue crystal on it.
Okay. And then Morty, you had something?
I had the rope.
The rope. Okay. So the
And a
rope
mace.
is yeah, well I'll do these guys and then the next
Okay.
watch can happen. The ring, as you look closely at the blue dome and the gem, it's very faintly carved to look like the shape of a brain. And as you put it on, you feel just more mentally alert, and not so much alert, but just I don't know.
Clear, yeah, I get it.
Bolstered,
I know. It's
Sharp.
clear, yeah,
Sharp, yeah.
It is a ring.
I
of,
imagine like
it's a ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
Mind
Oh.
shielding.
So
I
you
think I
should be
know
able.
what
You
that
should
might
be able
do.
to just look that up, and it
Is that
should.
charisma check?
so. Is
Yeah.
it like Magneto's helmet?
Kind
Yeah.
of. It like
Basically, yeah.
helps against saves against mind controls sort of stuff.
Like charms?
Yep. And then the rope is a 30-foot rope that is slightly shimmering blue color, very finely well made.
Mhm.
And as you're messing around with it, you figure out well, you kind of sense that it's magical just because it is a rope that's glowing, right? And you figure out that it is a rope of entanglement.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I was hoping it was. You said it's 30 foot?
So should be able to
Fuck
look
yeah.
up what that does. But you also are able to figure out the dwarvish word whoever the previous owner used to get it to do its job. So as you're
Awesome.
messing around with it, roll a d6.
Yeah, that's so fucking cool. This is what I hoped it was.
4. Okay. So Dracarys, you're sitting next to him and he's messing around with it, and all of a sudden the rope just shoots off 20 feet away and catches around a tree and then just wraps itself up along the trunk of the tree. And just, like, constricts the tree.
What the fuck was that?
Morty says, well, that's a cool rope we just got. And he smiles and walks up to the tree, tries to grab the rope off the tree.
It doesn't work. You can't get it off.
And Morty
Oh, shit.
Morty says the word again. He used
It really.
that put it there to begin with.
Morty
Oh,
already
that's how it
fucked
works.
the rope.
And
Alright.
he'll say to Carl, "Did you hear that word?"
Drakara, do you know Dwarvish?
Nope.
No,
Can I teach him the word?
I do not.
You can teach anybody the word. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you
Okay.
wanted him to know the word or not. That's why I was.
All right. Well, Morty tells him. He tells him the word and how to use the rope. That it both activates and disables it.
What is the word, Morty?
Yeah, what is it, Morty?
Let's see. What's a good word? Let's go with
Snickle Fritz.
no. Trying to think of something. Let's say wrap it up. That's a command word.
Wrap it up.
In Dwarvish.
Yep.
And Drakaro looks at Morty and says, "Oh, thank you, Morty." And he says, "Ashayu." That's how you say crossbow in Draconic. I teach you too.
Morty nods and says, "Wait, okay."
All right. All right. So that concludes your watch. Who's on next watch?
Horvat and Quarion.
What is that rope called again?
Rope of Entanglement.
Okay.
So Horvath is looking at a mace that is pretty dark looking. So it's made out of like a dark iron substance. It's got pretty jagged, rough edges. Very heavy. Just kind of overall an imposing thing to look at. As you mess around with it a little bit, you kind of can sense that it is giving off an aura, and you figure it out that it is a mace of terror.
Ooh,
That sounds fancy.
Yes.
Looking
So
for it.
as he is messing around with it, Quarian, roll
Uh-oh.
a wisdom saving throw.
22.
Ooh.
All right. So you suddenly, this overwhelming wave of fear hits you. You're able to shrug it off as you recognize that it's coming from the mace itself, and that there's not any actual danger around.
Goddamn, Horvath, what are you playing with over there?
What the fuck?
wow.
So Horvath, you should be able to find Mace of Terror if you.
Yeah, I did.
That
I'm reading.
sounds cool as shit.
You can scare bitches.
Does it have pictures or not? I didn't look at the picture. I just described it in my own way, but it's pretty badass looking in the book.
Boom.
Now that I'm
Added it.
looking at it. It's got like
Yo,
a
I
skin.
just read more about the ring you gave me, and you didn't give that thing enough credit.
Yeah, it does a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't remember all of it off the top of my head. so
Yeah. Well, I'm
yes,
hoping I don't
it
have to
does a
use
lot
any of the
things.
other stuff because it involves me dying. But there's like a lot of.
Yes.
This mace is
Right.
perfect for Horvath. Holy shit.
Yeah. So
Oh, there is a
essentially
picture.
It casts the spell Fear
Yeah.
up to 3 times a day, something like that.
Oh shit!
Look at that
thing is
picture.
dope.
Thanks, sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now on D&D
The
Beyond.
double skulls.
That thing's scary as fuck.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, James?
I don't remember. I think I was talking about the mind shielding one.
No, well, you were saying that that thing casts the spell Fear.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah. Cast the spell Fear like up to 3 times.
Yep.
And it
Yep.
recharges.
3 times per long rest.
Well, it has
You have
3
to make.
it has 3 charges, and it
Yep.
gets back 1d3 charges at dawn.
Damn.
Okay.
That's cool. And the frightened debuff is really cool. I didn't realize it was that strong.
Yes, and you do choose who gets frightened, so it's not everyone. You can exclude your party.
Yep.
It
You
only
gotta be
affected
scaring us.
Quarian. It only affected Quarian this time because you didn't know how to use it yet. You were just accidentally triggered it.
Got
So
it.
you did trigger it, meaning it only has 2 charges right now.
Got it. All right. And it's a
Alright.
one-handed only weapon.
It is.
Yep.
So you
I
can
think.
use it with your shield. Yeah.
Simple
Perfect.
weapon. Yep.
It's
Simple one.
It's gonna be less damage than your long sword, but
The effect is what makes it strong.
you get 2
Yep.
less damage, but you get the fear thing out of it. So
And things that are frightened roll at disadvantage.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah. And they also try to move away from you.
What's my wand do?
your
Wand of
wand,
wand of tentacles.
it is a rod. It is a rod of tentacles.
Tentacle rod.
So there should be a picture of that one. It's pretty creepy looking too.
What is it called? Tentacle rod?
Rod of tentacles.
Tentacles.
Find it. Put it in the chat.
I can't find it in D&D Beyond.
Really?
No.
Is it not a rod? Is that right?
I'm looking up tentacles.
Oh yeah. So it's sorry, it's tentacle rod is the name of it. Should come up. It's in the Dungeon Masters book.
The immovable rod, rod of rulership, absorption, alertness, security, and lordly might.
So it's tentacle rod. It's not rod of whatever. It's tentacle rod, which is why I was having trouble finding it.
Okay.
Can you guys find it?
Damn. That is really cool.
Put it in the chat.
What did you search to find it?
It's not on D&D Beyond, but I found
It's
like
not.
some forum description.
It's really annoying. That is the yep. That's what it is.
That's pretty cool. Quarian holding that, he's a force now. If anything gets close.
Yeah, now I have something for close range.
That's 3 of my attacks, like almost in one.
So it's a D6 for each tentacle?
Yeah, and there's 3 tentacles.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a whip.
That's really cool. I didn't even know that was stuff. I mean, there's so much crazy shit in this game. Stuff I have no
Yeah.
idea about.
It was just gonna be the brooch and the ring, and then I was like, yeah, that was a tough battle. I'll give me something better. So felt the tentacle rod fit with the spells that he used. So I'm
So
not gonna make-
would that count as my weapon, or is it a magic item?
It's a magic weapon, so it would count as your weapon.
Okay.
That's yeah. Gladly give up any weapon for that.
I'm just making a like a custom homebrew item.
That's really weird that it's not on there because it's in the DM guide. It should be.
I can't. Wow.
So
Anything that's
rod isn't an option. I'm just gonna make it, I guess, a quarterstaff as the base weapon.
Maybe like a wand.
that's wild.
Doesn't have wand as an option either. Club maybe,
Yeah, make it a club.
or an
Actually.
antimatter rifle.
What?
You'll figure it out.
That's some homebrew stuff right there.
So what did the group decide we wanted to do? Did we were gonna camp out? Yeah, we're doing the long
Yeah,
rest,
this
right?
Yeah,
is-
we're,
this
we're
is
in the
like-
middle of a long rest.
Yep, this is it.
Yeah, you're right.
Does
yeah,
does the silver dagger require any kind of assessment, or is it just like a silver dagger?
Nope. Yeah, it doesn't. No attunement for that. It's a silver dagger. It's a dagger +1 on damage.
Okay.
Meaning it technically deals magical damage as opposed to just base damage. And
Do you
it's
think
silver.
those people, the smithing shop at Fandalen would be able to silver a weapon? Or is that a more
Yep.
specialized ability? Smithing ability.
No, they could probably do that for you, or order one for you.
Noted.
Sounds expensive.
No, it's dirt cheap.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
it's
like 100, I think, or 50 gold, something like that. Wasn't a lot.
Fortunately, he's been hoarding a lot of random stuff. So
I do got a lot of random stuff.
Um, Morty's been waiting for the big city before he talks about
the
new,
big city.
new gear.
March ready
Well,
for the
once we
big
get
city.
there, once we get there, do we get some fucking dope ass armor or weapons?
What, Neverwinter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably go to Neverwinter at some point.
At some point.
Look, we're gonna get back to town. We're gonna get a big payday. Probably get extra for all these heads.
But dude, we
lost the VIP.
failed our
Great idea,
VIP, dude.
I don't think she's gonna care.
She won't care that much, but
She
it's
don't care, but
definitely
it's a
gonna
bad look.
subtract from the the overall.
It was
what we
literally
got.
protect
Look,
the VIP
Nacho
mission, and he
has
died.
got this. Okay.
We will look to you, Lord Kensington.
Although we could spin it as our mission was to escort him to the mine. From there, he went AWOL. So we may have
that's a new
we
approach
may
we
have
didn't think of.
accomplished-
Yeah.
we may have accomplished our mission. We got him there, and then shit went south.
We got him. Yeah, maybe we escorted him there, and then he entered, and then we heard screams, and we rock and rolled and cleared the place after he
Yeah.
was tragically wounded.
We saw what they did to him, so then we had to slaughter the rest of them.
I like where you're going with this, Draco.
Well, I'm just saying, semantics. Play the semantics card.
Take no, Nacho.
Nacho's got
I
it.
think Nacho already had a plan. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Nacho's gonna show up and just like pull out a dagger with blood and lick it. I'm so fucking
I
edgy.
don't know. Quarion, that does require attunement.
Okay.
Easily done. That's such a cool item, man.
So when during this long rest, when we decode this, do we fully comprehend these items now?
You do.
Like-
Yep, you can use
Or is there still, yeah. All right. Well, then, just out of curiosity, can Dracaro, like, try to? Because now that I'm wearing that ring, can I tell if there is a soul in the ring currently, or if it's vacant?
What?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. You can this ring can hold a soul, whether it be mine or presumably the previous owner, and it can communicate with the wearer, even though they're dead, because their soul's inside telepathically.
Holy shit, that's nuts.
And
I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
and I think it says creatures can telepathically communicate with me if I allow them to. So that sounds like I can like just wearing it, I can
Talk to people
things
telepathically.
or creatures can telepathically communicate with me.
That could be anything.
So my question is can I make sure I don't know, see if there's something in there that can telepathically communicate with me because I'm wearing it now,
Knock on the door.
or
and
if
see
it's
if anyone's
empty.
home.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, all right. Here's a question. Actually, did the guy, when I found this, was he wearing it or is it like in his pocket?
he was wearing it.
Oh, the necromancer soul is gonna be in
Yeah.
there.
And
Oh my
so was he
god.
dead when? But was he dead already? That's the question. Because it says when you die while wearing the ring, your soul enters it, unless it already houses a soul. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. Can I
Did it
figure
already
out
have a
the
soul in it
story?
before the guy
Right.
died?
Exactly. Or is he in it, or is it empty? That's kind of the options, I guess.
Sounds pretty TBD.
Well,
So Jakara like taps on
the-
it.
the
and, like,
soul
whispers to it.
inside can telepathically communicate with whoever's wearing it.
So
You-
yeah, so
and
the
you can't
wearer
prevent
cannot
it.
communicate with it.
There is a soul inside.
There is a soul inside.
Shit.
So what does this mean? It can communicate with
Uh,
me,
Yes, but you can't.
but I can't communicate back.
Right.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's gonna be hearing
You
voices.
can't prevent it from communicating with you.
I
So
can't
the-
prevent it from it.
Oh, I remember what that ghost thing said now. Didn't the ghost tell us that some of the items in there might be little,
A little dangerous.
Yeah,
little wonky?
Probably, yeah.
A cursed.
there you go.
Cursed
We
item.
found one.
So, and the part where it says creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it, I
Yeah.
interpret that to mean you sense when someone's trying to communicate with you telepathically, and you can allow it to come through or not.
Trying to enter.
Oh, so it's
That
not
makes
like
sense.
artificially tapping into something that's not already there.
So
Right.
you're able
It's
to
more
block
like
it.
You
It
have
sounds
a
like.
you have a wall up, and you
Yeah.
can decide to let things through if you want. is
We
what it
don't.
is.
You have one that we don't.
See, I was when I read that, I was thinking like I could like look at Morty, and just give him like a look, and I'd be able to like
No,
Hell,
motherfucking
Marty.
Vern
And
could
then it
just
would be-
enter my
yeah,
mind if he
whatever.
wanted to on a whim. You have a way to block
Right.
it.
yeah. Okay. So
as
then
As of now,
Yeah,
no
okay.
voice has tried to communicate or reach out to you from the room.
all right. Well, Jakaro talks to it periodically anyway, just in case there's an outside chance whatever soul is
Hey,
inside
buddy.
is listening. So he's always just like randomly just.
Like someone trying to grow a
Is
plant.
there anyone in there?
Duly noted. Is that what you're doing? Just like checking in, like
Just talking
Yeah,
to
like
Ren.
just like. Is anyone in there? Anyone home? No. Okay. Bye. Yeah.
okay.
Fucking weirdo. He's
I
got this
still
new
am-
ring. He's like talking to you now.
Totally
It's
didn't
like
read
literally
that
like
whole
Frodo.
thing all the way through, but this
He's
is gonna
like
be fun for me to
Frodo.
play with.
Oh my god. Oh man.
That was a
Well,
bonus
'cause, alright,
for me that I
so like
didn't realize
Jakaro
was
thinks
there.
he has like. Yeah, Jakaro thinks he has like a pet soul now, like
Yeah,
on his finger.
man.
So he's always like wants to like.
We have a
He really
crazy
wants it to talk
dragonborn
to him.
on our hands now.
Just talking to his hands.
Yeah. Stroking it.
And then last watch would be Nacho.
Yep.
And you didn't really have anything to attune to, did you?
I had nothing though. I'm just chilling.
Okay. So as you're sitting watch, you notice the storms before, right?
Yep.
So you see the same storms in the same location. You see a third storm above the woods. And to the southwest, in the distance, you see a fourth localized lightning storm.
Okay.
4.
A lot of storms.
And that's how you guys spend your night.
We did it?
All right.
You did it. No. happened.
I saw another one of those storms last night, fellas, to the southwest.
Morty hits the button, takes a long rest.
Oh yeah.
Morty gets up, stretches, yawns, says, "Storms, huh?" He'll say,
Mm-hmm.
"How many?"
Well, I think I counted 4 in total.
Morty will just brush his eyes off. Just be like, "Oh shit, there's another one."
Mm.
And then he'll like, we have that. Did Vern give us a letter, or did he just read it to us?
Of what?
About like he told us about the storms and stuff, and then the watchtower or whatever.
I think he was just talking.
Oh no, he had a letter. Yeah, he had a letter.
Oh,
and
he had a letter?
He,
I didn't know if he gave it to us or if he just read it.
I think I posted in the chat, didn't I?
Oh, that letter.
There's
Okay,
a
yeah,
letter.
yeah.
I think that letter is the one we found in the mine, right? The
Yeah.
Madlock thing.
Yeah, the Madlock letter.
Okay, so we have it, right? We physically
Yes.
have it. Okay, Morty will grab the letter and present it and be like, "Remember they mentioned the storms. This is they're growing stronger." Morty will say, "This is not good."
Well,
Yeah, we
You
need
know?
to get our reward from Gold Lady.
Yeah.
What are they?
Morty's
Miners
just saying.
Exchange.
Morty's just saying, yeah. One thing at a time. He's saying, the big picture though, these guys are getting stronger. We gotta get stronger too. He'll say, and I say, let's go to town and take care of business. You know, he's like, we gotta pay the piper, and then he'll point to Raskin on the strapped to the back of one of the horses. Say,
He's
This-
starting to smell.
yeah, I was gonna say this one's nearly spoiled.
You guys camped like where you were, right? You didn't travel.
I think so.
I mean, ideally we probably would have picked the safest spot to our recollection.
yeah, I don't think we moved far after the unfortunate death of the rat.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
Okay. So it is now morning. You guys get ready to set off. Everybody roll a perception check.
Ah,
Oh,
dice
baby.
gods don't love me today.
They smile on Morty for this perception check.
All right. So as you guys are leaving, Morty and Horvath, you notice something kind of off the path a little bit. Still, you're still in the area of the barrows, the tombs. You see something. It looks like a body in the underbrush at the foot of a tree.
Morty points and says, "There's something over there." Says to the group, "Be alert." Then he'll wait for the boys to To react, see what happens.
Should we check it out or just keep going?
Yeah.
I don't.
What do you
Morty
see,
doesn't.
Morty?
Morty doesn't want it to follow us, so he'd want to at least see what the fuck it is.
All right.
So as you guys get closer, you see an orc, and you also notice there's a large gouge in the bark of the tree above the body. And as you get closer, you see that the orc is awkwardly bent, kind of folded backwards around the tree.
Ooh.
He is.
Morty, use your new rope so he doesn't get away.
He is not alive.
No, he's dead.
That
Oh,
orc is
he's
long
not,
dead.
he's not gonna get away then.
So this is the body that he found.
Either smashed it on
Yeah.
the tree or the
All
tree
right.
killed it.
It looks like he was thrown into the tree at
Morty
great
says
force.
something big fucking did this. I think it's nearly as big as Volbath.
That damn dragon again.
And then as you kind of look up into the woods in this direction, you see a couple other scattered half-orc and orc bodies.
If this thing's after orcs, it may be a friend to us.
Morty will look at Horvath and say, "You recognize any of them?"
Not my kind.
Call me.
He'll say, "What do you mean, all your kind?" And they say, "Not noble."
Wait, are these half orcs or are these full orcs?
There's like 3 or 4 full orcs and 1 half-orc.
Okay. Oh well, maybe this one. And he points to the half orc.
He looks familiar.
I'm gonna search the half orc.
Morty says, "Is that your cousin,
Someone from your dodgeball team.
Lord something or other?"
So you search his body, and he's kind of in very like tribal garb. He's got a couple boar tusks strapped to his forearms. Looks like
Nice.
they're using it as weapons. Um,
This is my kind of guy.
He's a traditional
He-
orc.
just kind of mostly the clothing's made out of like furs and leathers, things like that. And you don't really find anything of value, but he does have a symbol of Talos hanging from his neck.
Cool. Symbol of what?
Talos.
Talos.
Oh, okay. So can I take the symbol?
Yep.
Sweet. Taking the symbol.
It's very similar to the one that Drakaro has that he found on in the first.
Wonder if this has anything to do with the storms.
Morty nods and says, "So these are them, huh?"
Indeed, these are the same guys that we fought back at the temple at the very couple days ago.
The very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long has it been? I haven't really been paying attention.
Right,
It's been about a week. It's been about a week.
In
Yeah.
daytime, probably like 5 days plus, I'd say.
Yeah.
4 to 5 days.
Because you.
Yeah, we stayed at the first inn like for 2 nights. Then we
We had a
traveled
lot
to
of long
Fan.
rests.
Yeah, then we went to Phandalin. Then we went somewhere and back. Then we went somewhere and back. So yeah,
I
it's been
have
like
I have like 6 long rests that I just counted.
Like,
So
there's
this
some
is
moments
like-
where we could have probably got away with some short rests, but we just, we're new,
Yeah.
so we do long
Right.
rests.
So yeah, it's like day 7 or 8, I guess, from
Yeah.
when you guys started. When you long
anyway-
rested twice, you long rested before the first dungeon and after it. So
Yeah. because the 5-minute fight feels like it was like a all day fight.
Well,
the one
One-
against
one of those fights shook us to our core,
Yeah.
the
We're
were
like,
rats one.
should we take a long rest?
Sure.
It was like we just got done doing a rest 5 minutes ago. Yeah, we need another one.
Yeah, we use all of our spell slots.
Morty just drank a potion and did not want to take a long rest, but did anyway.
Morty wasted
Yeah.
potions.
Yeah. That happens.
No more.
So the
good berries, dude.
orcs. The orcs are a problem, guys.
So
Any-
these
anyhow.
bodies were in the temple and someone removed them and dropped them there? Is that
They're kind
they're
of
like-
Part of like the
they're-
same group.
Seems like they're
They're-
scattered about where we're walking.
they're scattered about the forest, kind of along the edges of the of where you just were. Something threw them away from the temple and into the woods.
Now I just in case can does Drakaro sense that it could be giants because they are a preferred enemy of his? Does he get a sense that giants were behind this?
You can roll a survival and/or perception with advantage.
Survival do. 13.
does Drakaro have an
We
arch
have
nemesis?
advantage. You have
You have
one more.
advantage. You can roll.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
10, so 13.
You do not see any giant tracks or signs that giants were present.
Okay. Let me see what that means. I only say that because I have like giant like tracking. So hold on.
Either way, Morty will say something
I have
big.
advantage. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Morty will say something big. Just fucking swallowed these guys like flies.
You
He'll
can
look
take
around. He'll say, "You think it was the dragon?" And then do the hand motion like, So the big one.
The
Uh,
real dragon, you mean?
Yeah.
Can we do is there any ice, like signs of ice or
There's no signs of ice. There's also no signs of struggle otherwise.
yeah, so it makes me think Drakaro doesn't think this is the dragon. He says this seems like something else big. But I don't sense it's giants.
Morty
Can,
nod.
can Corey investigate the area to see if he can recognize any tracks or like slash marks?
Yeah.
What should I roll?
Nature or survival.
Morty just wants to get to Halia and face the music.
24.
Quarion notices the same thing as Drakaro, but you do find it odd that there's zero trace of what did it.
Well, it must have been some kind of ghost monster, is what Quarian deduces. Ghost monster that didn't leave a trace.
Or then Morty pipes up and looks at Nacho and says, "Or someone like him, maybe a little better."
Little sneaky sneaks.
Yep.
Nacho looks shocked that Morty would say such a thing.
Offended.
Then he'll say, he'll say, "Yeah, you feel real tough stabbing tied up rats."
Felt good.
So
Real
so
good.
there's no signs of any like punctures or cuts or anything like that. They all seem to have died from blunt trauma of some kind.
Well, I guess we should
One
keep our eyes
trail.
out, boys. I don't see a trail
And
anywhere.
the corpses
It's gonna be
are
like it's gonna be like a fucking ant walking around or something. Dude.
We'll just light her on fire.
coming from the druid. That's terrible.
Yeah, right.
I'm a druid who loves fire.
Yeah, you are a pyro. We both are.
That's why I'm not afraid of a fucking walking tree.
Morty
His-
looks at the group and then looks ahead and says, "Well, I guess we should
His
proceed
token
with
is a
caution."
tree.
And then looks to Horvath and says, "You mind?" Points forward.
Proceeding with caution.
You guys did find like 5 gold pieces just throughout the
Yeah,
different corpses.
Orvath, keep her the coin.
Keeping it.
Add to our riches.
5.
+5.
All right. The usual marching order.
Marching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Horvath in front and me and Drakaro in the back.
We're going south, Corvath.
Oh,
No,
and
Horvath, don't leave us.
Maybe
Oh,
somebody-
No, this way, this way, this way.
Horvath about 70
yeah,
miles in the wrong
no,
direction.
That's right.
Nacho face palms.
There we go.
Well, Morty's been our guide, right?
He's been rolling.
Yeah,
the
Morty's the
survivals,
guide,
yes.
and Horvath
Yeah.
just like leads the.
Aquarian just keeps an eye out for fancy birds that he can turn into eventually.
Okay. So,
Nice. Form of eagle.
I have Giant Eagle
Aquarian-
on deck.
Aquarian, roll a perception check.
13.
13. As you guys are traveling, you do see an axe beak in the woods.
A what?
An axe beak.
Oh,
like
is that
a-
a type of bird?
Yeah, it's like an ostrich, but with a very large.
Oh, cool. So some sort of like a magical
It's
animal.
kind of like a prehistoric type of
Oh.
flightless
Camel.
bird. Kind of like the moas in New Zealand that are extinct now.
So a flightless bird, almost like a penguin. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Let's see. Morty, give me your survival check to make sure you guys
Yeah.
are heading in the right direction.
Morty will do that. Oh.
There you go. Easily able to find your trail and kind of just follow it back towards the city.
Morty points
Um,
in the direction of Van Dalen.
What's Nacho doing?
Nacho's just he's just following along, making sure everyone's nobody's going crazy or anything.
Tending to Raskin's body.
Yep.
Did you take the head of the were-rat that you?
Yeah,
killed
we
or
no,
leave it on?
he's just got the 3 from earlier. He didn't bother with the other one. He didn't want to carry too many heads,
Yeah.
That was
You wanna
just
you wanna
all
get-
dramatics. That was
you wanna
a
get
demonstration for
bogged
us.
He's
down.
not trying to be a bragger guy or anything. He just wants to have something
That
to
was just
show.
theatrics for the groups. The group right there.
Right, and then I'll need a couple of random encounters then. So give me a D12 from Horvath and a D12 from Trakaro.
The thing is, Morty would normally not agree with that, but in that situation, we can't have loose ends.
Which one's a 12? I can't tell which one's which.
It's towards the top.
It's the one. It's got a 1 and a 2.
I don't have numbers next to them, bro.
Can you hover?
like-
Can you hover
It's like
over them?
kind of around.
It's not the top
It's
one.
the second
That's
one
the
from
12. There we go.
There.
You got a 7 and an 8. 8 and a 7. Couple of beers.
Sounds like Morty's back in the kitchen.
Yeah. Morty's preparing a cold one.
So Horvath, as you guys are traveling, you see, kind of in the woods and somewhat overgrown, a little bit off the path, is a statue. And it looks like
Ooh.
it's a dwarf.
You guys are trying to.
It is knocked.
That's the song I just started listening
It's
to.
knocked
It's
over.
It's a good one.
It is knocked over. Horvath tells Morty of the statue and says that it looks like one of yours.
Statue. I
Yeah.
missed that last part. What type of statue is it?
A dwarf.
It's the 15-foot tall statue of a dwarf, but it is
Holy
not-
shit! Morty
knocked
walks up and observes and says, "That thing's
knocked
fucking
over
huge."
and like half overgrown with plants at this point.
That's
And
way
then-
too tall to be a dwarf.
Morty looks for any markings on it, and then also looks around to see if it's, part of a bigger shrine. Because that's pretty large.
Roll perception.
Eesh.
No, roll with advantage.
Okay.
Well, you have
That's much better.
Dwarfs have a trait called Stone Cunning, which allows you
true.
to have advantage on checks with like buildings and things like that. So, you don't find anything else.
Okay.
So you imagine this was a part of a larger structure, just based on what it is and where it
Yeah.
is. But at this point, it's like everything else is completely covered up. You do look up the hillside and the mountainside, and it does appear like this area has had a lot of rock slides and mudslides in the past. So your best guess would be that anything else would be buried much further beneath all of this.
Moriel just look to the group and say, "This place seems ancient. Been weathered. There's not much here left." I say, "It doesn't seem like there's anything else beyond that for me to see, to learn." Then they'll motion to the direction we should travel, and say, "Remember that there's some sort of beast around. Keep your eyes peeled." They'll do the fingers to his eyes and then scan.
And Drakaro, give me a D100.
Oh.
75.
As he says, keep your eyes open. He's got his back to the statue, and Drakaro sees two spindly forelimbs with a large spider crest over the top of the statue.
Did you say 4-limb spider?
Forelimbs, like the front legs of the
Like you-
spider.
You saw
Oh,
part of it.
The front
Yeah.
two most limbs.
Yeah, okay. I thought you said 4-limb spider. I was like, okay. Like it was a
Spider with
specific
four
thing.
limbs, dog.
Okay, now Alright, so Drakaro this whole time has really been hard on himself and moping
Oh.
about getting his ass kicked at
I'm gonna switch my spells. Like I would have done that during the long
battle.
rest. I just forgot to do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then having 3 misses in the temple, 2 ones, and another miss. So he's been really hard on himself. So he sees a spider.
Eats it because he's a lizard.
And he shoots his bow at it. Says, Morty, spider
All
above
that,
you!
all that build up for him.
Holy shit!
So, yeah.
Alright, that'll hit.
Did I say I cast Hunter's Mark? Did I
Sure.
cast Hunter's Mark? I want Hunter's Mark, and then I want to shoot.
And
Carl just piling it on.
And then,
Yeah, alright. So 9
and then.
plus. I think Hunter's Mark is the 6.
Hunter's marker bonus action. So,
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's clutch.
Yeah. What? Why am I Sorry. What? Yeah, 1d6. Sorry, I was just confirming it was a 6. One's a 6 and one's an 8. So plus 5.
Alright. So everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh my god! I rolled a 1.
Already got a 19. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, at least I gave you a free attack.
Yeah, I always shoot. I like to shoot first.
Did Horvath roll it? It's cut off if he did.
I don't think so.
Um, I'm,
You can roll for him somehow.
I can go into his sheet and do it.
Yeah, you can. I think you have the power to do that.
I'll probably be back in a minute.
Can
Ben?
anybody else do it or no?
Always me.
Has anybody else tried?
What's up?
Initiative.
Roll initiative.
Sorry.
Find
All
a spider.
good.
Juliet,
Yeah,
have
I'm
you
probably
rolled?
gonna tap out here soon. I mean,
All
it's
good.
almost 1, but I'll roll initiative. And I got a 1, so I'm going last.
You
Morty,
got
what's
a
up?
It's just
We
one
gave you an
spider,
8.
right?
you got an 8.
I rolled.
Yeah,
I
we
rolled
gave
it.
you an 8.
Oh.
That was first.
I
We'll give
see.
him the 8.
I got
All right.
Quick on the
and
draw.
two. All right, it's Morty's turn. So as the spider kind of crests over the top, you notice that it's kind of a sickly blue and white color. And it's about the size of like a large sheep.
Morty is gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the spider.
All right.
$26.
So close to a crit.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That'll hit.
$13 damage.
All right.
And the next attack on it has advantage.
Yep. And the next attack on it is Nacho. Good person to have advantage.
All right. How close? What's the distance to the spider?
It's probably like 30 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'll go up to him and do a sword attack.
Okay.
Oh. Hit it again just in case you get a
yeah.
crit.
Oh,
Roll twice just in case.
it's a hit. All right.
Yep.
Okay, so I rolled 7 for damage.
7 damage and then your sneak attack
Oh, we get sneak. Okay.
because you had advantage from the guiding bolt. So 13. All right. And it is Horvath's turn, or is he
Yep.
still here? Yeah. Okay.
Still here.
Horvath's turn.
rolling. Attacking the spider with the sword. 13 misses.
That hits.
Hits.
Yep.
Nice. Damage coming in. Big ol' 8.
All right. So it screeches as you hit it, and then all of a sudden it disappears.
What?
It was a
Horvath
magic
looks
spider.
around.
Whoa.
Looks
That
at
or
the
it's
other
got-
guys. Did you
And
guys see
then-
that?
That it's got some sort of camouflage, like defense mechanism.
Ah.
It reappears
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
behind Drakaro,
It's got a blink ability. Holy fuck.
Oh, we're fucked.
and it's an 18 Drakaro that hit.
That'll hit.
The Doom music kicked in right now. So good. It really hits.
So
Giant spider.
5 piercing damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
17. That is successful. You feel the venom enter, but the
Oh,
wound
God.
doesn't go deep.
Is it poison by any chance?
Here it is.
It is poison, but
I'm
you didn't.
resist-
You didn't.
No, I know.
You already saved, but yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean I get advantage, or do I get a +2 to it or something?
For
Well, what-
resistance,
Yeah. Well, what did we decide on that?
resistance means you take half damage from it.
When you take
If you
damage.
take
attack-
damage,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's go.
And that is its turn. And it's Drakaro's turn.
Yeah. So Drakaro turns around and shoots at him. Actually, hold on. I have to do a roll to see if I
Classic
save concentration.
Jakar readies his bow.
On your hunter's mark,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, what did I have? What is it? A saving throw?
It's a Constitution saving throw, and you just have to
Con-
beat whatever the damage was.
Okay, so I got a 9, and I think it was 5, so I should
Yeah.
be good.
I need to check
All right.
one thing about hunter's mark though.
I think the same thing happened when the other guy disappeared. If that's what you're checking. Or if that's what you're thinking about.
This is a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
That's why I needed to double check.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't say one way or the other. So your hunter's mark's still up.
Alright, well. Fucking get him. 22 to hit.
Hit.
6 plus.
That should be enough.
Oh man,
Doesn't
4.
matter.
Okay.
But you also get your yeah. No, I think you got it with the base damage anyway. So you see your arrow hit it, and it pries out again like it did before, and it falls onto its back, and it's kind of twitching, and then all of a sudden it disappears again.
Okay.
Morty walks up to where its body was and kicks it to see if it's still there.
You find nothing in its place.
Morty-
Drakaro searches for his bow, for his arrows.
Morty
Like to
Morty would
retrieve
have
his
looked up
arrows.
and
So-
Morty would have looked up and said, "It's gone."
When it disappeared, your arrows dropped to the ground.
Drakaro picks up his arrows.
Maybe they're poison arrows now
And
with the spider.
looks at Morty and says, Morty, where'd it go?
Morty shrugs and says, "It's gone. I don't know."
And he looks at Quarian and shrugs his arms and say, is that a kill?
Yeah, I don't know if that counts. I think it got away. I don't think that counts.
Morty does the motion like when you miss a fucking field goal. He goes, "No, no good, no good."
Drakaro points at the rest of the group and goes, judges?
Doesn't count.
Nacho asks what a field goal is.
Morty holds up the goalposts and says, "When you don't make that."
Where was that thing protecting something, Morty? You got like spiders is dwarves have magical spiders or something?
Morty points to Quarian and says, "I don't know. Ask him. He might be what's in his pocket."
Oh, a magic orb. Yeah, I guess Quarian investigates the area to see if he can find any trace of the spider.
Roll a nature check, Corey.
19.
You recognize it. You've never seen one before, but you've heard of it as a phase spider. And you know that it has the ability to travel to another plane of existence.
Oh, the fucker teleport to another plane of existence. He got
Yeah,
away.
man. They fucking blink. They teleport and shit. They're gone.
Yeah, they can't escape my hunter's mark though.
Yo, this one
Really?
did.
Are you?
Well, apparently.
So
Was
the
it
hunter's
marked?
mark does not say whether or not
Yeah.
moving to another plane, which is weird because a
That's
lot
what
of
you're looking at
spells
before.
will
Okay.
say like if you
Yeah.
leave the
Yeah.
plane, it would like end the spell. Most are like very specific. You have to be on the same plane.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't
But
say
it
anything.
didn't say one way or the other. But so I kept it up. But because of that, you would know that it is dead.
Oh, put it on the board! And I look
But
at Quarian.
but no one else would know that.
So I don't. Do we believe him?
Jakaro,
Persuasion.
Mark,
Roll a persuasion if you want to be on the board.
Morty wants proof.
Roll. Fucking roll.
Can he ask you? Just ask me
persuasion.
if you
I have
find the
minus
body.
1, but I'll
No,
do
just
it
try
anyway.
to find the body. Show us the body. If you
Yeah,
have the
can
mark,
I
maybe you can find the
Yeah, but
body.
I
money.
think it phased into a different plane, presumably.
It may have just teleported and then just died immediately. You know, just got away from where it was.
Yeah.
Horvath slinks off into the background, gives an Irish goodbye. I'll see you for the next session, guys.
Finds
Yeah.
a door with
I mean, I was actually gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
I feel
spot.
like we're about to
Yeah.
be done anyway.
Doesn't count as a kill unless you can prove it, Jakaro.
That way I can prep for you guys getting into town next session. So. I had a little bit ready in case you made it there, but
Don't teleport.
Did that like guy we fought, like in the dead guy, did he have a name? Or was that just like a fight that you created?
you mean like
If did he have a name I could Google and like look like a picture of him or?
oh yeah, if you look up he was a Deathlock.
Okay, cool.
I just looked up this phase spider. It's pretty sick looking.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the name of the monster?
Name of the monster. I was just yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. That works.
Yeah, the monster was a Deathlock, which is a warlock who failed to complete his bargain.
Cool.
So anyway, yeah, Jakaro would look at the group anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, and say, yeah, my hunter's mark just faded away. It's dead.
More
Sure
nuts.
it
Nacho gives a
did.
thumbs
Sure it
up
did. Corian rolls.
and
his eyes.
congratulates Drakaro.
Morty looks at the. Okay, never mind. We don't know the dead spider body. Never mind. I was gonna do what I was gonna do. Fuck.
Damn, that no body, huh? Alright. Plane shifter. Pretty dope. There's some really cool monsters in this book. What was the name of the monster you said we fought?
I just put a picture of it.
Oh, okay. Even better. Oh, that thing.
Nice.
The other two were just ghouls.
Yeah.
Horvath
And then-
fucking stomped that thing with his smite.
Depending how it worked out with the ghosts were going to be poltergeists.
Morty talked him out of fighting us.
If you end up fighting them, yeah.
Oh, good job, Morty.
So,
Yeah. Well, they're
I was really
dwarven ghosts.
confused at that part, honestly.